2, 3.
Table read podcast.
The Understudy. Oh, that was my bad. No podcast.
And that's where we embrace the imperfections.
I totally screwed that up. So sorry.
All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Table read the Understudy.
X out. It's beautiful.
That's rocking.
The Understudy, written by Jenna St. John. Fade in. Exterior 15th century town square, night. A glowing green, ancient snow globe sits alone in the dark, and inside are 2 dancer figurines. A hand snatches the globe. It belongs to Mr. Constantine, 30s, as an army of skeletons with glowing green eyes approach him. Reveal town square. Skeletons lunge out from doors in darkness. Mr. Constantine does ballet à la seconde turns and knocks out 2 rounds of skeletons with his outstretched foot. He slides on his knees, presenting the globe to a panicked ballerina. She timidly grabs the globe.
Yarakum! Hakum!
A skeleton snatches Constantine, pulling him away.
I wish for things to return as they were.
Constantine now has skeletons climbing on top of him, burying him. His outstretched arm disappears in the sea of bone. The globe's green glow burns out, and the skeletons drop lifeless. Finally, Mr. Constantine bursts out of the bony rubble, stands, taking ballerina's hand. They both turn to face. A modern-day audience erupts in applause, tossing bouquets of flowers onto the stage. Ballerina turns to Constantine.
I swear I didn't mean any harm.
A skeleton hand twitches. 4-year-old Fritz rushes onto the stage from the audience with a wooden sword.
Oh my God. I loved all of it.
I was giving a little variety. You said you wanted it. A skeleton hand twitches. 4-year-old Fritz rushes onto the stage from the audience with a wooden sword, bludgeoning the lifeless pile of bones. Heavy red velvet curtains close. Blackout. White screen. As opening credits begin, we're bombarded with photo after photo, video after video of Natalie Primavera's 17 social media pages. Natalie is ballet perfection, executing difficult poses with an omnipresent smile. With 985,000 followers, we see her profile picture and name. Natalie Primavera, Wilburn Arts High School senior, aspiring ballerina at Royal Ballet, coffee obsessed. Photos of Natalie at school, hair down and casual clothes, posing with her 2 ballerina best friends, Jasmine, 17, and Zoe, 18, alongside designer cupcakes and mochas. A selfie video of Natalie with a tight bun and fresh makeup focuses on her in front of a poster for Nutcracker auditions.
Hey guys, it's Natalie here, about to walk into my very last Nutcracker audition for senior year, and I'm hoping this is my year to be the Sugar Plum Fairy. Fingers crossed.
Natalie blows a kiss to the camera. Exterior Wilburn Arts High School day. Natalie stands near the front doors of Wilburn High School of the Arts, next to Nutcracker auditions poster fluttering in the wind. She tucks away her phone as she notices dark clouds roll in over the school. Natalie pops in earbuds, and Tchaikovsky's Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy fills the air. She takes a deep breath and enters through the doors of the school. The wind rips the poster off the door. Interior school hallway rehearsal studio day. Natalie walks down an empty hallway and turns on point of her sneakers to a hallway full of dancers, stretching and on their phones in various groups. All turn to look at Natalie, including her designer dancewear friends at the end of the hallway, Jasmine Kearn, 17, and twins Zoe and Brock Dennings, 18. Natalie makes her way down the hall when the double doors of the dance studio swing open to reveal Mr. Constantine, mid-40s, the same Romanian man seen holding the green globe, but now a bit older. Thunder claps, lights flicker on and off. Natalie pauses, and the 2 look at one another. The door shuts with a sign, auditions, posted on the door. Natalie cracks open the door to investigate, but a messy ponytail obscures her view. It's Ava Ross, 17. a meek girl in schlubby sweats, pushing a large broom in the studio. The two girls, suddenly face to face, reel back from one another. Eva laughs nervously.
Did you need to talk to Mr. Constantine? Where's Mrs. Brewer?
Eva shrugs.
Oh, good luck today. It's bad luck to wish good luck.
Some squeals from the hallway pulls Natalie's attention away. Eva's smile drops, continuing to sweep and watch.
Mom? What are you doing here?
Zoe, Jasmine, and other dancers surround Mrs. Primavera, 50s, stylish and elegant woman with a box of point shoes.
I brought you a fresh pair just in case. And you left so fast I didn't get to wish you a big pile of shit.
The dancers excitedly gasp, and Natalie shoots her mom a look.
Mirrored, my love.
Thanks, Mom.
Are you costuming the show again?
I wouldn't skip your last year if it was the end of the world.
Mom, you can go now.
As Mrs. Primavera exits, she points to Natalie and places her hand on her heart, mouthing, "You are my heart." Natalie repeats the quiet ritual to her mom with a smile. Interior rehearsal studio day. Auditioners in point shoes and dance attire are seated in cliques as Mr. Constantine and Miss Miyako and Miss Lana, 40s to 60s ballet mistresses, stand at the front of the studio. Natalie, Jasmine, Zoe, and Brock stretch in slow motion, legs pulled over their heads and perfectly lit as though they're in a dance ad. Zoe kisses her phone.
Did you just kiss your phone?
I kissed Timmy 3 times and then my wishes come true. I wish to be Clara. Wanna try?
Zoe flashes her lock screen, a picture of Timothy Chalamet.
I'm good.
What roles are you auditioning for?
Just the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Is your bun too tight? What if you don't get it?
I've got it.
Ava sits with Kenzie, 17, on the gloomy side of the studio, their eyes fixed on Natalie and her friends.
Look at her. She's like a Bolshoi sleeper agent. Why am I here again?
'Cause Miss Miyako said you should audition for the Sugar Plum Fairy. She's like Master Miyagi. Talent in you, she sees. Wait, that's Yoda.
Did you know it's bad luck to wish good luck?
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Miss Miyako eagerly approaches the center of the studio.
Dancers! While Mrs. Brewer is on maternity leave, we're very lucky to have Mr. Constantine here from the Romanian Ballet to direct this season's Nutcracker.
Not to mention, he's sadly married. What does a woman need to do to find an eligible
We're very lucky to have Mr. Constantine here from the Romanian Ballet to direct this season's Nutcracker.
Not to mention, he's sadly married. What does a woman need to do to find an eligible bachelor?
Enough.
Yep.
What enters your mind when you think of the Nutcracker?
Christmas.
Yes. Winter. Cold. Shrouds of snow.
Natalie exchanges glances with her friends.
Anyone else?
Silence. Mr. Constantine holds up the ancient snow globe containing 2 dark figures in a frosted forest. He cranks the knob, playing a tinny pas de deux from Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker. A Christmas ballet over 100 years old, danced by thousands of dancers, millions of times. Music reaching billions of ears. There is magic in this. Real magic. Is there magic in you?
Mr. Constantine gingerly places the snow globe on the piano.
Let the auditions begin.
The front door opens, and all dancers turn in unison to look at Grayson, 18, a charming, shaggy-haired senior. Grayson halts as all the faces are staring at him.
Mr. Garcia?
Yeah, that's me. Grayson. Super chill group here. Huh.
Natalie chuckles.
Prince Cavaliers and Sugar Plum Fairies stay. Everyone else, wait out in the hall.
Dancers file out as Natalie looks around and sees auditioner number 1 staying put. Natalie shoots her a look. Auditioner number 1 abruptly gets up and leaves. Natalie notices Jasmine lingering and raises her eyebrows. Jasmine catches Natalie's look.
What are you doing?
I'm auditioning?
I'll blow my audition if I'm up against my best friend. You'll get Snow Queen. You're perfect for it.
I was Snow Queen last year. Whatever. Fine.
Jasmine scoffs and exits angrily. Most dancers have left the studio with Natalie, Brock, Grayson, and Eva left. Natalie does a double take at Eva.
We audition with pas de deux, the heart of these roles.
Wait, the solo has always been the audition for the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Do you know the pas de deux?
Yes, but I've practiced the solo a million times.
Do you know it?
Eva nods.
The pas de deux. In the other world beyond Clara's household, while everyone sleeps. Ignorant.
Ignorant of what, exactly?
The other world.
Thunder booms. The lights flicker. Miss Miyako and Miss Lana look up at the ceiling.
What are you doing?
I'm setting the scene. Let's start with Natalie, Primavera, and Brock Dennings.
Natalie pulls on her rehearsal tutu as she walks to her spot on the dance floor with Brock. The pianist starts the music. Natalie and Brock execute the dance with skillful ease. Natalie's turns are in triples. Her extensions reach her ear. And with the final lift and drop, Natalie flashes a large smile. Miss Miyako and Miss Lana mouth.
Wow.
Natalie's smile drops as Mr. Constantine shakes his head.
Miss Primavera, what was going through your mind while dancing?
Well, I was counting, obviously, and made sure I stayed lifted so that my extension...
Next pair. Eva and Grayson?
Eva, in a wrinkled wrap skirt, hurries to the floor with Grayson as Natalie sulkily sits with a frown. The pianist begins. Eva and Grayson dance. Eva's leaps are low. Her turns are in singles, and her extensions barely make it past her hip. But there's a clear sadness behind her eyes, and her body moves as one with the music. Miss Lana, Miss Miyako, and Mr. Constantine watch attentively nodding. Even Natalie is pulled in by Eva's performance. Mr. Constantine smiles large as the dancers finish. He looks at Eva and taps his heart.
Thank you. Goodbye, dancers.
Eva's eyes widen. Does she have a chance? Natalie's eyes dart.
Wait, aren't you going to ask her what was in her mind?
I don't have to.
You'll hear the audition results tonight by email. Thanks again.
Eva, Grayson, and Brock head out the door. Miss Lana, Miss Miyako, and Mr. Constantine rummage through papers together. The pianist coughs and eyes the center of the room where Natalie is planted, arms crossed.
Here we go.
You know Ava Ross has only been dancing for 5 years? She just got on point.
Yeah, she probably shouldn't be on point.
Your technique is excellent. You don't need to put her down to show how good you are.
That's not what I'm doing. Look, I'm a senior, and I've played every role in the Nutcracker except the Sugar Plum Fairy. I know every note of that song. It's not a role for beginners. It's the most advanced role in this ballet.
If ballet is only about technique, it would put audiences to sleep. I want to feel something. This piece is about heartbreak. I want to feel my heart break.
It's a happy ballet. It's about Christmas. Christmas makes people feel happy.
Christmas makes me feel agony.
The lights flicker.
That's creepy. It's like I'm teaching in public school again.
Play the piece.
The pianist obediently begins playing the pas de deux.
Listen, from the other world.
The land of sweets.
Memory is not sweet. It's nostalgic, gone forever. Don't think about choreography, social media, or Chris Hemsworth. Find purpose in it.
Dance is purpose for me.
Listen!
Natalie closes her eyes. The music seems to grow louder and Natalie's shoulders relax, her head swaying with the notes. Mr. Constantine eyes the globe on the piano and smiles.
Holy shit.
Yes, holy shit. Can you feel all of that and dance at the same time?
Mr. Constantine, there's over 100 dancers waiting.
Natalie snaps out of it and charges out the door with a huff. Interior school hallway, day. Natalie closes her dance bag with a furious zip. Jasmine and Zoe stand around her with nervous excitement.
That was beautiful, Nat.
You have it for sure. Ava Ross is a core dancer at best. I've seen smaller shoes on clowns.
Miss Miyako pops her head out of the door.
Snow Queen's next.
Miss Miyako addresses Jasmine.
I'm surprised I didn't see you in there with the Sugar Plum Fairies.
Natalie's the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Jasmine walks in confidently with a group of nervous dancers. Natalie walks down the hall when an eager Eva approaches.
Wow, you made that look so easy. All ballet looks the same when it's done right.
Exterior historic bridge, sunset. Natalie is lost on her phone, swiping over and over to refresh her email, sitting on the hood of a car. A few feet away, Jasmine, Zoe, and Brock are taking in the view and sipping wine coolers.
Whatever role you get is wonderful.
Natalie clicks on Ava's Instagram page and pauses on a photo of Eva and Kenzie making goofy faces. Natalie turns her camera on selfie mode and takes a goofy face pic.
Cute selfie.
Natalie quickly hides the pic and swings around to see Grayson standing behind her.
What are you doing here?
We invited him. Get off your phone, Nat. You're getting the role.
Interior rehearsal studio evening. Mr. Constantine, Miss Miyako, and Miss Lana sit in the middle of the floor with audition paperwork laid out everywhere. Ava timidly walks into the room, interrupting the teachers.
Mr. Constantine? I did work-study hours for Mrs. Brewer, and I was wondering if I could help with anything and collect some hours?
Ava, we can't let you in on this end of the process.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Ava starts to turn away.
Miss Ross, I could use your help for something.
Interior Mr. Constantine's office evening. Ava opens a box in a dusky office stacked with boxes.
Books go on the bookshelf. You can leave everything else alone.
Ava notices the snow globe on Mr. Constantine's desk. She picks it up, running her finger over the inscription.
Dare to wish, feel magic's kiss?
Beautiful, isn't it? It's, very old. Must be handled very delicately.
Ava sets it down. Mr. Constantine turns to leave.
Do I actually have a chance at getting the part?
You have the same chance as Miss Primavera.
But she's Natalie Primavera.
She's a girl trying her best. Just like you, Miss Ross.
Exterior pedestrian overpass night. Natalie refreshes her email again.
You ever heard a watched pot never boils?
You ever been kicked in the balls by a ballerina? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's in. It's in.
On Natalie's phone, an email pops up from Wilburn High School Dance Department with the subject line, Nutcracker audition results. Interior Mr. Constantine's office night. Ava is slotting books onto the bookshelf when her phone buzzes. Nutcracker audition results. Ava sits down with a deep breath. She presses the link. Exterior pedestrian overpass night. Roll. Sugar Plum Fairy. Natalie exhales with a huge smile. Interior Mr. Constantine's office night. Ava slams her phone down in disappointment. Her email opened to Roll, Understudy to Sugar Plum Fairy. Ava brushes away a tear. Exterior pedestrian overpass night. Natalie's phone. Video live stream with Natalie, Zoe, Brock, and Jasmine. Grayson filming.
Hey guys, it's Natalie Primavera. My best friends and I were just enjoying our last summer night out before senior year starts.
And voila! We got our audition results for our final Nutcracker.
Interior Mr. Constantine's office night. Ava is watching Natalie's live stream as Mr. Constantine walks in. She quickly sets her phone down.
We're heading home. You danced well, Miss Ross.
Not well enough.
An understudy is an invaluable position and only given to someone we can trust with the role.
I just really wanted that role.
So did Miss Primavera.
But she always gets the role. She gets everything. Everything always breaks her way, and I just wish I could be like her.
You ever think that Miss Primavera wishes she could be like you?
No. Why would anyone wish to be me? That's stupid.
A faint green light seems to twinkle from inside the snow globe sitting on Mr. Constantine's desk. He notices.
See you at rehearsal tomorrow, Miss Ross. Get some rest.
Mr. Constantine exits. Ava picks up the snow globe and cranks the knob. The pas de deux variation plays from the globe. On Ava's phone, Natalie's live stream plays in the background.
And you're looking at the Snow Queen. Yep, 2 years in a row. And I'm Clara. I couldn't have done it without my bae, Michelle and May. And Brock here is the Russian soloist. And I'm the Sugar Plum Fairy. I can't wait to share this journey with all of you from now until opening night. Here's to 1 million followers before first rehearsal tomorrow. Royal Ballet, I'm looking at you.
Exterior pedestrian overpass night. Natalie is mid-penché arabesque pose. The full moon behind her making her a beautiful silhouette. Brock snaps a photo. Natalie lets go of the pose and grabs the phone and frowns.
What do you think of this?
I love it. Your lines are perfection.
No, but like, what does it make you feel?
Silence. Natalie steps back and examines the scene.
I got it.
Natalie climbs on top of the cement railing of the overpass.
Whoa. Hey, is that like safe?
It's perfectly safe if you have solid technique. 1 million people are going to see this photo, and all I want is that when I dance, I want people to feel...
Worried?
No! Magic.
Natalie looks up at the stars above her, takes a moment before stretching into the pose again, and her foot wobbles slightly underneath her. Interior Mr. Constantine's office night. Ava's on Natalie's Instagram page, scrolling past smile after smile, roll after roll. Ava looks from her phone to the snow globe. She runs her finger over the inscription. Dare to wish, feel magic's kiss, seems to glisten. She shakes the globe so the snow within swirls, sparkling green. Exterior pedestrian overpass night. Natalie is mid-pose.
Got it.
Natalie's foot slips, and she falls over the edge. Shouts and screams come from her friends. Interior Mr. Constantine's office night. Ava shuts her eyes and takes a deep breath.
I wish I was Natalie Primavera.
The snow globe engulfs in black fog in a flash, and a green blinding glow illuminates the entire office. Ava gasps as her spirit, a translucent essence of her, puffs off her body. Exterior pedestrian overpass night. Natalie is falling in slow motion, screaming as Ava's spirit zooms toward her from the night sky. The ground approaches closer and closer. Natalie squeezes her eyes as her spirit exits her body, just as Ava's enters it. Blackout upon hitting the ground. Interior Mr. Constantine's office day. POV shot. Blurry at first. Sunlight through the window. The glowing green snow globe on its side with the inscription, Dare to wish, feel magic's kiss, coming into focus.
What the... Where am I?
A phone lies on the desk. Open to Natalie's Instagram page. The shot of her doing a penché arabesque on the bridge. A phenomenal photograph. Note, Ava's body is now inhabited by Natalie and vice versa. Henceforth, Ava and Natalie will be referred to as their soul brain name rather than their body name. Natalie stands, hand on her head, and dazed. The door handle jiggles and Natalie tucks under Mr. Constantine's desk right before the door opens. Mr. Constantine walks in. Natalie sees his feet planted in front of his desk, picking up the snow globe.
And so we go again.
Mr. Constantine sets the globe back down and exits. Interior rehearsal studio day. Natalie walks out of the office and into the rehearsal room, catching her reflection. Natalie halts, rushes back in front of the mirror, face to face with Ava's body. Natalie walks closer and closer to the mirror, mouth agape as she touches her face, her hair breathing heavier.
Miss Ross, is everything okay?
Mr. Constantine is at the corner of the room.
No. This is impossible.
Natalie looks back at the mirror.
It may seem impossible to fill Miss Primavera's shoes due to her accident, but I think you'll find it in you.
Accident? What accident?
The bell rings. The hallway floods with students and Natalie turns back, but Mr. Constantine has vanished.
What?
Interior school hallway day. Natalie stumbles into the hallway filled with students of all different art disciplines: drama, art, music, dance. Back to school artwork decorates the hallway. Natalie spots Zoe, Brock, and Jasmine walking together.
Jasmine, Zoe, Brock.
They continue walking. Natalie runs to catch up to them, reaching for Zoe.
Ugh, do you mind?
I need your help. I'm seriously freaking out here.
Jasmine flashes Natalie a sympathetic smile.
Oh, hey, it's okay. I'd be panicking too if I were in your shoes.
Natalie throws her arms around Jasmine in a tight hug. Jasmine shoots Zoe and Brock a WTF look.
Listen, I'm Natalie, but
I know! We're gonna fix it.
You know how to fix this?
We'll go to Mr. Constantine and let him know that we're switching roles. I can be the sugar plum fairy and you can
No. I'm the sugar plum fairy.
Look, nobody expected what happened to Natalie to happen.
I don't know, I honestly saw it coming.
The accident? Okay, what happened?
Don't play.
Jasmine leans in toward Natalie.
Listen, you're balance challenged and as flexible as a petrified fossil. The sugar plum fairy needs to go to someone actually capable of dancing the role. Someone like me.
Natalie stumbles back away from her friends and into Trevor, 17, a gaunt, undeniably nerdy kid with a viola case. He plants a kiss on Natalie's lips. Natalie slaps him hard.
Hey! Ow! Sorry, I don't know how to congratulate you when it's because of something so terrible.
Natalie's breathing becomes irregular, her vision blurry and sound muffled. An exit sign illuminates down the hall. Natalie makes a beeline for it.
Cool, we'll talk later.
Kenzie pops in front of Natalie.
Ava, are you okay? I just heard.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
An overhead screen starts playing the abrasive song for morning announcements, and we see Principal Waters, 50s.
Welcome back, all returning and new students. I regret to start the first morning announcement of the school year with some unfortunate news about our very own Natalie Primavera.
Oh shit, I'm actually dead.
The Wilburn Arts senior fell 15 feet last night and is currently at St. John's Hospital. Her family asks for privacy, and we're all looking forward to welcoming Natalie back when she recovers. Go Wolves.
I'm not dead!
I know, it's a lot, but you've got this. You're Jody from Center Stage, starting from bad feet underdog to badass dancer. This is a great photo, though.
Kenzie holds her phone showing the moon photo on Natalie's Instagram page.
Oh, thank you.
St. John Hospital.
Kenzie looks at her, confused.
I gotta go.
What about chemistry?
Natalie rushes out of the hallway and into Interior Hospital Hallway Day. Natalie walks hastily and makes a turn. The sign Intensive Care Unit looms overhead, and she stops before the locked double doors, waiting. Then, an elderly couple exits and Natalie slips through. Interior ICU Nurse Station, ICU Room 202, Day. The chart in the door says, Primavera, Natalie. The curtain is drawn in the room, with just a leg and a cast in view. Natalie reaches to pull back the curtain when Nurse Sandy, 30s, pops in front of her.
Family only. Step out, please.
Natalie backs out of the room, herded away by Nurse Sandy. Mr. Primavera, 50s, walks up in a wrinkled suit, bloodshot eyes, carrying a small coffee cup, and spots Natalie.
Dad! Natalie's dad. I need to talk to her. Natalie.
She's, still asleep.
Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Awesome. Are you drinking vending machine coffee?
Guilty. Don't come closer. My breath will knock you out.
There's a coffee lovers down the block. Want me to get you one?
Mr. Primavera studies Natalie.
You're one of Natalie's friends?
Yeah, it's really important that I talk to her. Trust me.
Okay. Yeah, We might be ready for visitors in a few days.
A few days? Okay.
Mr. Primavera raises his coffee cup as a bye and exits into the room. Natalie follows Nurse Sandy to the nurse's station.
How long is that cast gonna be on her leg? Is it a clean break?
I can't answer any of your questions. It's a law called HIPAA.
So how long does it take for a broken leg to heal then, like, generally?
6 to 8 weeks.
And have you noticed anything weird with her, like with her head or something? Hypothetically, if the spirit of Natalie is in someone else, then logically, that someone else's spirit is in Natalie, right?
Well, hypothetically, we think in terms of medicine here, like facts. What you're talking about is more like magic, like bullshit.
Interior elevator day. Natalie pats her jeans and pulls out a work-study form signed by Mr. Constantine and Ava's phone. The screen has a crack and a picture of Ava with Trevor kissing her cheek.
Ugh, gross.
Natalie goes to Ava's Instagram page. 86 followers. She clicks on a pic of Ava and Kenzie captured Audition Day. Natalie goes to her own Instagram page and sees that she now has 1.6 million followers.
Oh my gosh.
Natalie clicks on the moon photo and scrolls through comment after comment of well wishes. One comment makes her pause. Royal Ballet. Fast recovery, Natalie. We look forward to your audition here. Natalie's eyes widen, and she presses the phone against her heart like a love letter. She sees her reflection in the elevator doors. Ava's face staring back at her. Interior school hallway day. Natalie rushes down the hall to Ava's locker and struggles with the lock, spinning and guessing random digits. After several failed attempts, Natalie pulls on the lock and lets out a frustrated scream.
Miss Ross, did you lose something?
Natalie sees Miss Miyako stepping toward her cautiously.
My body.
Well, that sounds like a conversation for your therapist. You're late for rehearsal. This is a really bad first impression you're making.
Kind of going through a life crisis here, okay?
Hey, show a little compassion, I think maybe Natalie is having a worse day than you today. I vouched for you. So let's go.
You vouched for Ava? Why?
Don't make me regret it.
Interior rehearsal studio day. Natalie enters the studio, already full of dancers lining the walls, stretching, taking selfies, putting on point shoes. In the middle of the studio, Zoe dances the Clara solo, with Kenzie dancing simultaneously in the back, a place designated for the understudy. Fritz, a 9-year-old Romanian boy, grabs the imaginary doll from Zoe and smashes it to the ground. Zoe and Kenzie put on their best surprise faces.
Awful. Father, we need to do it again.
Fritz, be nice.
That's your son? And his name is Fritz?
I have many children, but this is the one I prefer most. Places!
Fritz joins the other party children, but they all move away from him. He eyes them and takes one step closer, and they all take one step away.
Don't mind them, Fritz. They will all be dead one day.
The children look at him, dumbfounded.
Oh, my apologies. I meant to say that in Romanian. Again!
Bean Ross, 8, a precocious punk in a leotard and skirt, grabs Natalie on the arm.
Ow! Do you mind? Where were you last night? Mom is freaking out, and you're so grounded.
Natalie dodges Bean. Bean crosses her arms, shaking her head.
You have 10 minutes, Miss Ross.
Natalie spots her former friends, Jasmine, Zoe, and Brunk, and starts to head toward them when...
Ava! Hey! Over here!
Kenzie enthusiastically waves, standing in the corner with Theo, 18, slightly portly male dancer, wearing a rainbow bandana. Natalie reluctantly makes her way over.
Hey, Kenzie and Theo, right? What were we up to last night? Ouija boards, weird witchy spells?
I thought you were doing work study for Mr. Constantine last night.
Miss Miyako tosses her hands up to say, "What's the holdup?" Interior locker room day. Natalie is dressed in Ava's dance clothes. Her tights have runs and her wrap skirt is a wrinkled mess. Natalie pulls out Ava's point shoes. They look disgusting. Interior rehearsal studio day. The pianist is playing the pas de deux as Natalie and Grayson dance. After the second rotation in Natalie's pirouette, her ankle wobbles and she stumbles out of the turn.
Keep going.
Grayson and Natalie continue. Natalie struggles with every extension, lift, and turn. Grayson supports her, eyeing her with concern. Finally, Natalie's ankle gives out again, and she lands flat on her bottom. Dancers sitting along the wall giggle.
You danced this beautifully at the audition yesterday.
Sure, if having a weak core and no flexibility is beautiful. And who approved point shoes for these ankles? Not to mention these shoes are dead.
Somebody learned to be a diva pretty fast.
In my office, Miss Russ.
Interior, Mr. Constantine's office day. Natalie follows Mr. Constantine into the office and leans against his desk with the glowing globe sitting on the edge.
I know you're upset, but sometimes things happen for a reason.
What things? Do you know what's happened with me?
Last night you were sitting there upset to be cast as the understudy, wishing you could be Natalie Primavera. And here you are.
Here who is?
The Sugar Plum Fairy. Miss Ross.
That's it. I need to find some crystals to touch or a well to throw some cash in because nobody has any answers for me, especially you. And why would they? It's literally psychotic. I've gone completely insane.
Natalie throws her hands in the air, swiping the globe, making it fly. Mr. Constantine dives for it and catches it before it can hit the ground.
You have to be more careful, Miss Primavera.
I knew it. Nice gaslighting, by the way. Fix it. Fix it right now.
It takes two to pas de deux.
What?
Last night, Eva wished to be you, and you wished to be...
I would never! I wasn't even here.
The magic transcends space, Miss Primavera. I don't know how, but I do know to change places, it would have taken both of you. Was there no moment last night when
I'm telling you, I would never wish to be Eva.
Okay. Wish to go back.
Mr. Constantine hands Natalie the snow globe and exits. Left alone in the office, she studies the globe.
Dare to wish, feel magic's kiss. Okay, I wish that I was...
Suddenly, Natalie hears commotion and opens her eyes and sees Mrs. Primavera in the studio.
Mom?
Interior rehearsal studio, continuous. Mrs. Primavera looks as though she's been crying, but has a smile on her face. Everyone huddles around her, and Jasmine gives her a large hug.
I just wanted to stop by and give you all an update on Natalie. She hasn't woken up yet, but they're done with the testing, and she's gonna be okay.
Dancers exhale with relief. Jasmine and Zoe hug each other. Natalie steps out into the studio.
But the specialist told us that she shattered her right hip, and she won't be able to dance again.
Natalie's face falls. Mrs. Primavera continues talking, but it's muffled. Everything around Natalie turns white. Natalie snaps out of it. Sight and sound are back to normal. Dancers murmuring and comforting Mrs. Primavera. Natalie looks at the snow globe in her hand and races out of the studio, unnoticed by all but Mr. Constantine. Interior school hallway continuous. Mr. Constantine exits the studio and follows Natalie, storming down the hall with the snow globe in her hand.
I wish my body was healed and I was back in it.
The snow globe continues glowing, unchanged.
This isn't a lamp or monkey paw. You can't go back in time.
Natalie notices Mr. Constantine behind her.
But I'm the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Natalie stares at the globe with dismay.
Eva is the Sugar Plum Fairy. You're in a hospital bed. There's an opportunity to learn from Eva, and when you wake up...
What opportunity? Wait, to fulfill my destiny as the Sugar Plum Fairy?
Well, the show is 3 months away. I should warn you, there are consequences in staying in too long. The magic becomes unstable.
One more time, just for...
Blah. Well, the show is in 3 months. What the... It's in 3 months, okay? Well, the show is 3 months away. I should warn you, there are consequences in staying in too long. The magic becomes unstable.
The lights flicker on and off. Natalie notices, concerned momentarily before looking back at the snow globe.
As soon as Ava wakes up, I'll switch back. If I can get this body sugar plum ready, I can recover from a broken hip.
Natalie lingers on the glowing globe for a moment before handing it back to Mr. Constantine. He takes it cautiously.
Miss Primavera, be careful.
Mr. Constantine, I've survived high school. I got this.
Interior artistic dancewear, day. A pile of pointe shoes, rehearsal tutu, and dance attire land on the cashier's counter. Ava's phone lights up. Mom calling. Natalie swipes to ignore.
Whoa, you get robbed or something?
Sorry. Something like that.
That'll be $1,416.25.
Yikes. Guess it's the beginning of the season, right?
Right.
Natalie rummages through Ava's bag and pulls out a credit card from her wallet, handing it to the cashier with a smile. Exterior, Primavera McMansion, day. Natalie stands outside of her beautiful house, the Uber driving away, and her pastel car parked out in front. Natalie turns the doorknob, but doesn't push it open. Instead, she carefully releases the knob and knocks. A moment later, Mrs. Primavera answers the door, hair in a messy bun and a measuring tape in her hands.
Hi, can I help you?
Oh, I thought you'd be at the hospital.
Are you one of Natalie's friends?
Yes, I'm,
The understudy. I mean, Ava, you're not the understudy anymore. Come in.
Interior Primavera McMansion, day. A labradoodle, Cliché, runs up to greet Natalie.
Cliché! How are you, girl?
Natalie kneels and lets the dog tackle and slobber all over her. Mrs. Primavera smiles.
Have you been here before?
Once. You weren't here. And animals love me.
Animals love Natalie, too. I am sorry, my head is in a million places. Why are you here again?
Oh, I wanted to decorate Natalie's hospital room with some of her things so she feels at home when she wakes up.
Wow, that is so sweet. I didn't know that you and Nat were so close.
Natalie swallows and nods. Natalie's bedroom, continuous. Natalie walks into her bedroom. It's like out of a magazine. King-size bed in the middle of the room, vanity mirror with a vast makeup collection displayed, a ballet bar installed with a large hanging mirror. Natalie runs her hand over the bar, her makeup, and plops down on her bed. Cliché jumps on her lap to cuddle. Natalie spots a framed photo collage titled Nutcracker, a photo of young Natalie captioned, Baby Mouse, age 5, followed by portraits of her as all the other Nutcracker roles, with a single empty frame labeled Sugar Plum Fairy. Natalie pulls a duffel bag out of the closet, a Royal Ballet keychain hooked to the zipper, and collects a stuffed animal, a sweatshirt, a family photo. Natalie opens a drawer and sees a packet labeled Royal Ballet Audition Packet. Natalie shoves the packet into Ava's bag along with a few makeup pieces. Mrs. Primavera's office, day. Natalie creeps to the doorway, and her mother is busy at her sewing machine putting together tutus.
You're costuming the show?
I costume it every year.
I thought with Natalie out...
It's what Nat would want.
Natalie frowns, watching her mom momentarily before exiting. Exterior, apartment building, dusk. Natalie climbs out of an Uber, looks at an apartment complex.
Hi, I'm Ava Ross. And I'm poor.
Interior, Ava's living room, night. Natalie enters cautiously.
Hello?
Ms. Ross, 50s, emerges near running. She sees Natalie and gives her a large hug.
Oh, where the hell have you been?
Did you hear I'm the Sugar Plum Fairy?
I know, what horrible news. I can't imagine what her mother is going through. What's all this?
Just some stuff for the role.
Why didn't you call?
Oh, it broke.
Natalie shows Ms. Ross the cracked screen.
You can't stay out without my explicit permission. You hear? Were you with Trevor? I know I said I was okay with you two having sex, but I'm not.
You, stop. I fell asleep at school. Can we talk tomorrow? I need to be alone to process right now. Just like, ugh.
Natalie rushes down the hall. Ava's bedroom night. There are 2 beds in the room, one with a cartoon character comforter and the other with a plain purple comforter. Natalie sits on the bed with the purple comforter. A Harvard University flag hangs over the bed.
Pull yourself together, Natalie. Get in character. Who is Eva Ross?
Natalie pulls out Ava's phone and opens up Ava's Instagram page. It has about 10 posts. One with Ava and Trevor licking ice cream from the same cone.
Okay, I have horrible taste in guys, and a mom that's way too involved in all of that.
The Harvard flag catches her eye.
I want to go to Harvard? Weird. And I'm poor, and share a room with the little kid.
Natalie spots a pink diary sitting on the floor.
Of course! All losers have diaries.
Natalie picks up the diary and begins reading. It's in kids' handwriting. Found condom wrapper in Ava's drawer. Mom texted Dad yesterday, we need to talk.
What are you doing?
Natalie looks up to see Bean standing at the door.
You! Baby mouse, right?
Yeah, so? I didn't want to be a party girl anyway.
You're too sloppy for a party girl.
Bean takes her pink diary back.
Rude. I'm going to find out what's up with you.
Okay, Nancy Drew. Get out.
Natalie shoves Bean out of the room and shuts the door. Bean bangs on the other side of the door.
Mom! Ava locked me out again!
Natalie looks at herself in the mirror, Ava's reflection, and takes a deep breath.
Let's get your ass in shape.
End of episode 1.
Okay, so check this out. Last episode, Natalie Primavera, our school's diva ballerina, auditioned for the Sugar Plum Fairy and the Nutcracker. My best friend, Eva Ross, who's only been dancing for 5 years, also went for it. Our new ballet director, Mr. Constantine, is also super weird and creepy. But anyway, Natalie got the role and Eva got cast as her understudy. To celebrate, Natalie took this epic Instagram shot on a bridge. At the exact same time, Eva made a wish on Mr. Constantine's magic snow globe to be Natalie. Natalie falls off the bridge, and mid-fall, they switch. So now Eva is stuck in Natalie's body in a coma at the hospital. I know, super dark. And Natalie is in Ava's body. Natalie thought about switching back, but she decided to stay in Ava's body and have her moment as the Sugar Plum Fairy before switching back to her injured body and saying goodbye to ballet forever. The problem is, Ava's mom and little sister are getting suspicious, not to mention me, Theo, and Ava's boyfriend, Trevor. Not sure how Natalie's gonna pull this off, but let's see.
Ava's bedroom, night. Early morning and still dark. Ava's phone chimes. 5:00 a.m. Natalie shuts off the alarm and jumps out of bed. Exterior street, sunrise. Natalie jogs as the sun rises. Natalie snaps a photo of the sunrise. She posts the photo on Ava's Instagram page with the caption, "Early bird gets the worm, #SugarPlumFairy, #Nutcracker." Interior, Ava's bedroom, day. Bean wakes up and sees Natalie at her dresser doing ballet bar exercises. Bean points 2 fingers from her eyes to Natalie to say, "I'm watching you." Interior, Ava's hallway, day. Bean rattles the lock knob of the bathroom door.
Please, I need a pee!
Interior, Ava's bathroom, day. Natalie puts her hair into a perfect high bun. She's applying the lipstick she stole from her room and takes a selfie with Ava's phone. She posts the photo on Instagram with the caption, #TutuTuesday, #Bunhead, #SugarPlumFairy. Interior, Ava's kitchen, day. Ms. Ross has breakfast ready. Fruit Loop cereal. Bean is chowing down and Natalie makes a face at the bowl.
Do we have any coffee?
When did you start drinking coffee?
Now? Figure I should start.
Caffeine is a drug, you know.
Ms. Ross walks to the counter to pour an extra cup of coffee. Bean pulls out a pill container from Ms. Ross's purse and pushes it towards Natalie. Natalie snatches it and tosses it back into the purse.
Hey, stop being weird. Interesting.
Bean jots in her diary as Ms. Ross hands Natalie a mug of coffee. Natalie takes a sip and makes a disgusted face. Ms. Ross folds her arms and eyes Eva nervously.
With your AP classes, your work study, and college applications, maybe we should talk about switching roles.
You two? I'm the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Ava, this is just an extracurricular. You're not a ballerina.
Wow. I mean, I don't blame you for thinking it. We were all thinking it, let's face it. This body's weak with shit training. But to say it out loud? To your own daughter? That's really cold, Mrs. Mom.
Ms. Ross looks up, and her chin starts to tremble. Natalie rolls her eyes.
I'm sorry, I didn't sleep. I just want to know what's going on. You skipped school, Ava.
Natalie watches Ms. Ross fight tears for a moment and sighs in defeat. Bean is jotting in her notebook with fury.
You really want to know what's going on?
Yes! Just talk to me. You won't get in trouble.
Even after saying shit?
Will you get dressed, please?
Bean frowns and stomps off.
Being a kid is shit!
Okay, here goes. I'm not your daughter. I'm Natalie Primavera. Ava made a wish on a magic snow globe to beat me, and so now she's stuck in my body in a coma, and I'm stuck in this one. But I'm gonna turn Ava into a ballerina and basically save the show. And yeah, it is a lot of pressure.
Ms. Ross looks at her, wiping away tears from her cheek.
Natalie Primavera?
Yes.
Not funny, Ava.
Interior chemistry classroom day. Natalie and Grayson stand together at a lab table with textbooks and 3D atom models. Kenzie in front of them. Grayson peeks at Natalie's feet doing dégagés while she scrolls through Ava's phone, reading comment after comment.
You will never replace Natalie.
Too stupid for tutus.
Hashtag not my sugar plum fairy.
The chemistry teacher, Mr. Hall, 40s, forgettable in appearance and a voice that could be mistaken for white noise. His sweater vest has a portrait of a cat.
In order to calculate the value of the enthalpy change of the reaction, we'll use the balanced equation for the oxidation-reduction reaction.
Kenzie turns around.
Where'd you go yesterday?
To the hospital. I went to see
Natalie Primavera. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen her without makeup on. How'd she look?
Super messed up.
Is it bad that that makes me happy in a small way?
Yes! What's wrong with you?
Kenzie's smile drops.
Ava, do you have something you want to share with the whole class?
Oh, me? No, thank you.
Then would you like to explain to the class what a happy atom is?
One that doesn't take this class?
Mr. Hall's face scrunches up. Uh-oh, he's gonna cry. Mr. Hall's face scrunches up and tries to stifle himself from crying. Kenzie turns around, raises her eyebrows to say, "What are you doing?"
What? Since when does anyone care about chemistry?
Kenzie and a few other classmates go up to comfort Mr. Hall. Natalie puts her face in her hands.
Is he always this, brittle?
Thank you.
Catastrophe just died, Jackhole.
Who?
His cat.
The class gathers to comfort Mr. Hall as he sobs. Natalie sits alone before rushing to grab the hall pass. Interior bathroom stall day. Natalie scrolls through her own, Natalie's, social media feed. She scrolls past smiling picture after smiling picture. Zoe and Jasmine enter. Natalie peers at them through the crack as Zoe puts in eye drops, and Jasmine has her phone out. Natalie can't get a clear look at what's happening.
Zoe, you're ridiculous.
No, watch. It's gonna look authentic, okay? On the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, duck it.
Perfect. Looks kind of artsy. Do you think Timothy will see it?
Ava's phone buzzes. Natalie looks at it. It's Zoe's Instagram page with a photo she just took, her face with one tear running down her cheek, captioned, "Devastated about my bestie at Natalie Primavera. Get better soon."
You've got to be kidding.
You're made to be the sugar plum fairy. Why didn't you just audition for it?
And deal with Natalie Prima Donna? Not worth it.
Both girls laugh as they exit. Natalie's jaw drops. Interior school hallway, day. Natalie marches down the hallway, fuming. Trevor jogs carrying his viola case and catches up with her.
Aves! Avers! Ava!
Natalie walks faster, dodging students.
Slow down there, Speed Racer.
Trevor jogs in front of Natalie, walks backwards.
So, I was wondering if...
You need to stop following me.
Did I do something wrong?
Natalie pushes past Trevor, and he keeps following her.
Wait, can't you talk to me?
Just cool it, okay?
Cool it? What does that mean?
Like, let's just pause this whole thing until after Nutcracker.
That's 3 months, Ava.
It'll be okay. Really. Just focus on your tiny violin there, okay?
Trevor runs into a water fountain and falls. Kenzie, at her locker, turns and sees this. Natalie keeps walking.
It's a viola.
Interior school hallway rehearsal studio, day. Natalie starts to push the studio door open but hears muffled sounds behind it. She peers through the window and sees Jasmine, Mr. Constantine, Miss Miyako, and Miss Lana all having a meeting.
Jasmine, if you wanted to play the Sugar Plum Fairy, you should have auditioned for it.
And compete against my best friend? You guys know I couldn't do that. Look, Ava's a hobbyist. I'm hoping to go pro, so just start me off as an understudy. I mean, you can't risk the entire show by not having an understudy to the SPF, right?
Natalie pulls away from the door, breathing heavily. Interior locker room, day. Natalie gets dressed in her new dance attire, eyeing Jasmine and Zoe, who are lost in conversation as they stretch. Kenzie and Theo enter and approach Natalie. Senior dancer 17 gasps upon seeing Theo.
Ew, Theo, get out of here! You're Natalie. What? This is an intervention. I thought you'd be more like beautiful white swan Natalie Portman, but you're unraveling into psychopath, red eyes, black swan Natalie Portman.
Natalie is focused on laughter. It's Zoe and Jasmine. Kenzie and Theo exchange glances. Kenzie waves her hand as though to say, chime in.
Look, you skipped classes yesterday, and now you're blowing off Trevor. We know you're going through a hard time, and we want to help, okay?
Natalie eyes Kenzie and Theo standing in front of her. They're schlubby and mismatched. Natalie laughs.
Why don't you guys just work on helping yourselves, okay? And what's-her-face is right, you're not allowed to be here.
Natalie pushes past Kenzie and Theo.
What's her face? You were at my birthday party last week, bitch!
Interior rehearsal studio, day. Dancers line the walls seated with their various cliques. Jasmine with the cool kids on one side, and Kenzie and the misfits on the other. Natalie weighs the two sides before plopping down in the center of the studio. Mr. Constantine, Miss Miyako, and Miss Lana stand in front.
I have a couple of last-minute announcements. Miss Jasmine Kearn will be filling in as an understudy for the Sugar Plum Fairy.
A few murmurs, some polite claps.
And the role will be subject to recasting at the discretion of myself and Miss Miyako.
And me. I have a say too.
Natalie shoots her hand up.
Miss Ross?
Does this only apply to me?
All soloists have an understudy.
No. Am I the only one with a role subject to recasting at your discretion? Is there a deadline, or am I just supposed to be on pins and needles until the show closes?
Mr. Constantine and the other teachers look at each other.
End of October. Halloween. And yes, it applies to all roles.
Dancers burst out in angry protest. Natalie smirks.
Enough!
Natalie smirks, satisfied, and continues putting on her brand new point shoes.
Enough!
Dancers quiet down.
This is one of the top performing art schools in the country, and you all shit yourselves over a little competition. How many of you plan on dancing for a company?
Quiet.
The best dancer for the role will play the part. Let's stop half-assing. What do you say?
Yeah, in ballet we only full ass.
Mr. Constantine looks at Natalie.
May the best rise to the top.
Natalie looks at Jasmine, who is smiling back at her confidently as she stretches her leg up to her ear. Next to Jasmine, Natalie also notices Grayson looking at her and quickly averts his eyes. As dancers get up and gather their things, Natalie approaches Kenzie and Theo.
So, are you losers ready to rise to the top?
Interior, empty classroom, day. Natalie writes R.I.P. on the whiteboard. Kenzie and Theo are seated and exchange looks.
Are you gonna kill us?
First up, every morning starts with a run.
I don't run.
Daily runs is the fastest way to increase stamina. The more stamina you have, the more you can practice. And practice makes perfect.
Begin montage. Various. A. Natalie meets Kenzie and Theo in running attire. They begin their slow, pathetic jog around the school. Back to interior empty classroom day.
Step 2. Incorporate ballet into everything. Let's face it, Jasmine, Zoe, and Brock, put in the time.
We have other things going on besides ballet.
It's Christmas.
It's September.
September to December is Nutcracker season. The other things will be waiting for you in January.
B. In chemistry class, Natalie is doing leg lifts while checking her own Instagram page. Comment.
We missed you, Natalie.
Comment.
Get better soon.
Mr. Hall is handing out test papers and puts Natalie's face down. She flips it over and sees a large red F. Grayson looks over concerned. Natalie shrugs. C. Kenzie and Theo at rehearsal in their spot in the back. Turns not as tight as the principal's and leaps not as high. D. Sugar Plum Fairy rehearsal. Pas de deux. Natalie and Grayson are dancing up front, while Jasmine and Brock mirror them in the back. Natalie is growing stronger. Her grand jetés in near splits, but Jasmine's extends in an oversplit and seems to linger in midair forever. Both pairs hit their ending pose. Natalie falls to the floor exhausted, looking over to Jasmine, who is all smiles. E. Ava's kitchen. In point shoes, Natalie unloads the dishwasher, going on point to put away dishes. Bean quietly sifts through Ava's backpack, finding a receipt. Back to interior empty classroom day.
Number 3, post all the time. You both have less than 200 followers.
Isn't this supposed to be about dancing?
This is about being desirable.
Natalie pulls up Zoe's Instagram page and swipes through photos of Zoe, amazing poses, and perfect lighting.
If it's between you and Zoe, who do you think it's harder to say no to?
F. Outside. Natalie, Kenzie, and Theo are running steadily. G. Hallway. Natalie at Ava's locker decorated with photos of Ava and Trevor. She closes it. Natalie opens Ava's locker. It's transformed with a collage of ballerina photos and quotes. Trevor sees this from his locker across the hall and sadly pulls down a photo of him and Ava looking happy. H. Shots of the understudies in rehearsal in their spot in the back, extensions at their shoulders, but principals have their extensions by their ears. I. Shot after shot of Ava, Kenzie, and Theo's Instagram pages, hearts growing by the hundreds. Back to interior, empty classroom day. Kenzie stands up.
Now your turn. Have you ever been winter soldiered?
Yeah, and I don't know about all this. Look, we're not them.
Well, don't you guys want your chance at the spotlight? This is it, okay? Senior year. I want my swan song, and we have one last nutcracker. Jasmine Kearn is not playing my role. R.I.P., bitches!
J. Theo, Kenzie, and Natalie are all doing their morning jog, this time mixing in leaps and turns while they jog. Interior ICU room 202 night. Natalie walks in holding 2 coffees and a cardboard coffee lover's tray in one hand, and Ava's phone in the other hand, now full of pictures at rehearsal, doing dance poses and selfies with Kenzie and Theo. All smiles. Followers are now at 7,860. Comment.
You're beautiful, Ava.
Ava is a hashtag ballerina boss.
Mr. Primavera straightens up with company. Natalie looks up and her smile drops upon seeing her body in casts and hooked up with tubes for the first time. Interior rehearsal studio day. Sugar Plum Fairy pas de deux. The pianist is now accompanied with a violinist. Natalie and Jasmine look nearly identical. Mrs. Primavera enters and she double takes seeing Natalie dance. She leans into the wall, taking a deep breath, moved. After the final drop, Natalie sits on the floor out of breath. Mr. Constantine shakes his head.
Notes.
Mr. Constantine snaps. The musicians play the pas de deux.
Tell me about this music.
It's in 4/4 and the melody goes down a major scale, and then there's
Stop talking.
Mr. Constantine takes Natalie's hand and they step through the routine.
This is the last piece Tchaikovsky wrote for this ballet after learning of his sister's death.
So this song is about his sister?
Wow. You really don't get it.
Miss Kearn, let the teacher stick to teaching, eh? Can't you hear it?
Hear what?
The heartbreak of saying goodbye.
Natalie studies Mr. Constantine. He gives her a knowing nod. The music swells and Natalie is swept up in the sad song.
I'm not ready.
We don't say goodbye because we're ready.
Both Miss Lana and Miss Miyako have tears in their eyes.
Stop! I can't listen to this anymore. My divorce.
Miss Miyako puts her hand on Miss Lana's shoulder. The musicians stop.
Okay, dancers, I think that's all for today. Great rehearsal. Remember, tomorrow, you can wear your Halloween costumes, but you still need to be able to dance.
Natalie quickly grabs her bag, eyeing Mr. Constantine, who is talking to other teachers.
Kenzie and Zoe, and Brock and Theo. Can you stick around?
Natalie's eyebrows shoot up. Kenzie, Zoe, Brock, and Theo move toward the three teachers.
Ava?
Mrs. Primavera timidly approaches Natalie.
Can I show you something?
Interior small studio day. Natalie is dancing the pas de deux with Mrs. Primavera half stepping through the role of Prince Cavalier. There's no music, just the sound of Natalie working, breathing, and point shoes thumping and grinding. Mrs. Primavera corrects Natalie with gentle touches, pulling up her chin and arms. Natalie finishes with a smile.
That's it. Beautiful.
Thanks. I needed this.
Your mom doesn't dance, huh?
Who? Miss Ross? No, I think she wants me to quit.
Well, I'm happy to help anytime. You and Natalie have the same bad habits. Sometimes it's easier for someone on the outside to see what's going wrong.
Mrs. Primavera takes a sip of water. Natalie watches her mother, eyes darting to find something to say, but instead mouths, "You are my heart." Jasmine pops her head into the studio.
Oh, sorry. Are we still on?
Oh, I think we're done here. Jasmine needs my help with her Royal Ballet audition.
Natalie flashes Jasmine a stunned look. Jasmine winks. Interior school hallway day. Natalie enters the hallway from the studio and watches her mother and Jasmine through the window, eyes starting to well.
Boo!
Natalie jumps back in surprise and sees Trevor.
What are you doing here?
Rehearsing. Orchestra for the show. I'll be in the pit. You'll be dancing. We'll be together again.
I gotta go.
Here. I wanted you to know I'm here for you. Always. And I'm wearing my half of our costume tomorrow.
Your half? Actually? Don't tell me.
She takes the flowers and heads down the hall. Trevor's chin trembles a bit. Zoe bursts out of the studio sobbing with Brock comforting her. Kenzie exits with Theo a moment later, watching Zoe and Brock. Kenzie and Theo exchange guilty glances. Interior ICU room 202 night. Natalie enters with Trevor's flowers. Mr. Primavera is drinking coffee and has a second untouched cup. Nurse Sandy is switching out IV fluid bags. She takes the flowers from Natalie and puts them in a vase.
Any news?
She's stirring a lot. Doc thinks it can happen any time now. You see your other friends around? Jasmine and Zoe and Brock?
Yeah, every day in rehearsal. Mrs. Primavera, too.
Natalie sits down next to Mr. Primavera. He hands her the second cup of coffee. Ava's phone buzzes. It says, "Mom." Natalie swipes to ignore. Mr. Primavera looks at her, concerned.
So tell me about yourself. What do you plan on doing after school?
I plan to dance professionally, but that's not possible anymore.
Well, Natalie would tell you that nothing is impossible. She has a goal and she's after it like a runaway train.
Runaway train makes it sound bad.
Mr. Primavera swallows. Looking at his daughter's body, Natalie grabs her father's hand. Interior, Ava's kitchen, day. Bean sits at the table dressed as Marie Antoinette with a bloody neck. Natalie enters dressed as the Sugar Plum Fairy. Ms. Ross holds up a large gray sphere costume.
Here it is. I wanted to show you last night, but is that a new costume?
Oh, it's Venus. Oh, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. That is a cute couple costume.
Interesting.
I spent all night on this costume.
Oh, that's so sweet. But we're not a couple anymore.
What, you're not? What happened?
I gotta run. I need to get to the studio before anyone else.
It's 2 hours before school starts. Can we talk? Hi. Hello.
Natalie walks off. Ms. Ross, with a flustered sigh, starts angrily opening mail and gasps as she pulls out a credit card bill of $2,670. Ava's bedroom day. Ms. Ross walks into the bedroom. Bean following close behind her. She looks underneath Ava's bed, her dresser drawers.
What are you looking for, Mom?
Something isn't right with her. There's drugs, or she's cutting herself, or something.
You're looking for drugs or razor blades?
I'm looking for proof I'm not crazy.
Bean walks over and pulls out a folder underneath her bed. She hands it to her mom. Ms. Ross's jaw drops, seeing a chemistry test with an F on it. She flips through the folder, paper after paper with D, C, F. Do better, not your best, written in red ink.
There's no drugs, Mom, other than the caffeine. But I have 8 theories. Do you want to hear them? Mom, you listening? Hello?
Bean, I need you to be quiet.
Ms. Ross's gaze is stuck on the large black and white poster over Ava's bed of Patricia McBride as the Sugar Plum Fairy. Ms. Ross peels off the corner of the poster, revealing the Harvard flag underneath. Interior, ICU room 202, day. POV of eyes opening. We see Mr. Primavera, Nurse Sandy, and Dr. Patel all standing above.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Patel. Can you tell me why you're here?
I'm in a hospital?
You're at St. John's Hospital. Can you tell me your name?
Eva Ross.
All exchange a concerned glance.
What's your birthday?
May 14th.
They look at Mr. Primavera. He shakes his head. No.
Who are you? Where's my mom?
Mr. Primavera's heart breaks.
Some confusion is to be expected with this kind of trauma. Sandy, would you...
The lights flicker.
What was that?
All look up at the ceiling. Ava's eyes squint, trying to make out her reflection in the TV hanging in the corner of the room. She sees the fuzzy but recognizable image of Natalie's body. Ava screams and begins to scramble to get out of the bed. Dr. Patel and Nurse Sandy jump into action.
2 milligrams of lorazepam.
Nurse Sandy applies some medication to the IV drip while Dr. Patel secures her arms in restraints. Ava POV, concerned faces blur to black. Interior rehearsal studio day. Natalie, dressed as the Sugar Plum Fairy, walks into the dark studio and plugs Ava's phone into the speakers. The pas de deux music starts, and Natalie puts on her pointe shoes and starts to warm up.
You know, it takes 2 to pas de deux.
Grayson is standing at the door, dressed as a werewolf.
What did you say?
I mean, it's kind of hard to dance, without like a partner. Can I?
Natalie nods. The two join together and begin to dance.
I'm just making up for lost time.
I can see that. Hey, do you know how Natalie is doing?
How would I know that?
Well, I mean, her dad said you've been stopping by. I swung by the hospital.
Why? You only met her once.
I don't know. I mean, thinking about her. I was there when she fell. I feel like, I should have said something to stop her.
You can't stop a runaway train.
They dance. Awkward silence.
Inspiration is a guest that does not willingly visit the lazy. Tchaikovsky said that.
Is there a chip in your brain?
What?
Sorry, stupid joke. I mean, are you always, like this intense?
Yeah. Is that a bad thing?
Not at all. You know exactly what you want. I mean, you dressed as a ballerina for Halloween. That's like next level.
Natalie blushes.
Okay, look, so I got this offer from the Houston Ballet.
Wait, what? That's amazing.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I love dancing, but I don't know if I'm loved enough to commit my whole life to it, you know?
All I've ever wanted to do is dance.
Grayson smiles. They dance quietly for a moment.
Hey, so do you want to, grab some food or coffee or watch a movie or honestly, whatever?
Or whatever?
Whatever will get you to hang out with me?
Are we not hanging out?
I meant more like socially.
I don't date. I don't have time, you know? I barely have the time to do anything. I haven't been to the movies since I was 9.
Since you were 9? You gotta go, it's amazing. Popcorn, stadium seating, 3D, 40, 5D, 60.
Natalie laughs. Does she like him? Grayson takes her hand to keep moving through the choreography. They look at one another and stop. Are they about to kiss? Grayson leans in, noses nearly touching when...
Ava, who is this guy?
They turn to see Trevor. He's dressed in a nude bodysuit with a short blonde wig and bright red lipstick.
This guy.
Who are you supposed to be?
Miley Cyrus. and you were supposed to be my wrecking ball.
Oh, the planet costume! That's cute! Dated, but cute!
Well, I can see this isn't a pause button anymore. It's a stop button.
Trevor leaves. Natalie's sheepish smile drops. Trevor pops back in.
Everything hurts. Even my pinky hurts. I don't get it.
Trevor exits. The moment is gone. Interior school hallway day. The hallway is crowded with characters of ghouls, cartoons, and tropes. Natalie is at her locker and sees a haunting Grim Reaper in her mirror.
I'm not the understudy. I'm Clara.
Natalie shuts her locker, revealing Kenzie dressed as Red Riding Hood and Theo as a wizard.
What?
And guess what? I'm the Russian soloist.
That means I'm safe, right? Jasmine didn't take my role. R.I.P., bitches! Selfie time!
Natalie lifts Ava's phone just as a call comes in. Mr. Primavera pops on screen.
Why is Natalie's dad calling you?
Down the hallway, we hear a viola playing Wrecking Ball. It's Trevor, playing the song, with his lip quivering, and he begins singing terribly.
We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. Oh my gosh.
Students giggle at Trevor, who keeps singing. Ava's phone buzzes again. Natalie answers.
Hello?
Suddenly, a string quartet pulls their instruments from their lockers and starts accompanying Trevor.
Hello?
Natalie woke up.
Natalie woke up? Is that what you said?
Natalie looks up and sees her mother, Mrs. Primavera, walking the far end of the hall with her arm full of tutus. Mrs. Primavera is greeted by Jasmine with a hug.
Natalie's asking for you.
Why isn't Mom there?
What was that?
The choir, Glee Club, steps out from behind Trevor and starts singing the chorus of the song.
Hello?
You're my wrecking ball, Ava.
I have to go.
Where are you going, Ava?
The lights flicker. The row of lockers thump as though something were trying to escape. Natalie breathes in sharply as the Grim Reaper appears at the end of the hall behind Trevor.
Did you see that?
I don't think I'll ever unsee that. Is he naked? Where's his penis?
The locker right next to Natalie pounds from the inside. With every pound, the Reaper flickers closer and closer until Natalie screams and covers her eyes. As her scream echoes down the hallway, everyone goes quiet and all eyes turn to her. Principal Waters clears his throat. Natalie uncovers her eyes and sees the principal dressed as the Grim Reaper.
Oh.
Interior Principal Waters' office day. Principal Waters sits behind his desk with Mr. Constantine, Miss Miyako, and Miss Lana standing beside him. Across the desk, Natalie is seated with Ms. Ross.
I'm sure you know why you're here.
Ava's phone buzzes with Mr. Primavera calling. Natalie hits ignore, shoving the phone under her thigh.
I'm not sure, actually.
Her grades are dangerously low, and Mr. Hall has had a few comments about your attitude lately.
Who?
Mr. Hall. Chemistry.
Oh! Well, he's a very brittle man.
Miss Lana nods.
Ava, not an insult. It's an observation.
And your mother is concerned with your behavior at home.
You went to the principal to talk about my behavior at home?
Ms. Ross pulls out the credit card bill.
Now that I finally have your attention, you've spent over $2,000 on dance apparel.
Point shoes are expensive. Do you want me to dance with dead shoes?
It is dangerous to dance on dead shoes, Mrs. Ross.
Ms. Ross. And since when did you start Ubering everywhere? You know we can't afford that.
You haven't been participating in your work study, which is a required part of your tuition assistance.
I've been working my ass butt off.
Ava, we love your newfound dedication. It's remarkable how much you've transformed yourself in such a short time. We know you're working very hard on your dancing.
Silence.
But?
But we've collectively decided that Jasmine Kearn will be taking over the sugar role.
What? No. I've worked too hard to be just the understudy.
Actually, you won't be participating in this year's Nutcracker at all.
But this is my last Nutcracker.
This was just supposed to be for fun, Ava. Extracurricular for college applications?
No! This is the most important thing to me.
It's just a role in a high school production, Ava. This isn't your whole life.
Is this some kind of lesson you're all trying to teach me?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm the Sugar Plum Fairy. I can do the role, get my grades up, and my work study. Please, let me prove it to you.
Interior rehearsal studio day. Everyone is wearing Halloween costumes. Natalie is in the back of the studio dancing with Brunk and glaring at Jasmine, who is dancing the pas de deux with Grayson up front. Jasmine wipes a tear, missing a cue. Natalie rolls her eyes but continues dancing.
I'm sorry. It got the better of me.
The music stops.
We're still going here.
You four dance together.
It wasn't our fault she messed up.
We had to stop every time you fell on your ass.
Dancers chuckle.
Enough. Miss Ross, a word?
Oh, don't worry. We'll wait for you.
Interior Mr. Constantine's office day. Mr. Constantine closes the door.
You're being a sore loser.
You made me the understudy.
Principal Waters made you an understudy. If it was up to me, you'd be off this production.
So you gave Jasmine the role to make me switch back?
You promised to switch back when Ava woke up.
Just one more show, please.
Someday we all have to find our second dream. I had to. Have you learned nothing from being Ava? Instead, you failed her classes, broke up with her boyfriend.
He's a loser.
He dresses as a naked woman and gets his whole class to play a song for her. Who does that for you, huh?
Natalie is quiet, stung. Mr. Constantine pulls out the snow globe from his desk, still illuminating a magnificent green, and hands it to Natalie. She takes the globe with shaky hands.
I did learn from being Ava. My friends are fake. My mother doesn't want anything to do with me if I can't dance. And the only thing I've been working towards my whole life is no longer possible. Why would I switch back?
Natalie smashes the globe into the ground. The room engulfs in green light and black smoke until they form into two smoky dancers. Papers fly everywhere like snowflakes swirling. Natalie and Mr. Constantine are frozen in fear.
What have you done? You let them loose!
The smoky dancers shoot out of the office window into the world. Papers fall to the floor as the room settles. Natalie breathes uneasy, body paralyzed. Mr. Constantine scrambles to collect pieces of the globe.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Constantine.
Get out!
Interior Ava's kitchen night. Ms. Ross and Bean's faces are illuminated by a green glow. Ms. Ross's face is awestruck.
This is magical.
Uh-oh. I've unleashed a monster.
It's like a whole new world I had no idea existed.
It's just Instagram, Mom.
They're seated at the breakfast bar looking at an iPad.
And where's Ava?
Bean goes to Ava's page. Ms. Ross's brow furrows as she looks at picture after picture of Ava's dance poses.
What's wrong?
I don't recognize my own daughter.
Theory 12. Have you noticed her dipping into a British accent? You delivered twins, didn't you? Are you listening to me, Mom?
Interior locker room night. Natalie, hand shaking, empties out her locker. Ava's phone buzzes. Mr. Primavera. Natalie swipes to ignore. Natalie shuts her now empty locker closed, turns, and shrieks. Kenzie is standing right there, arms crossed.
You're quitting? Did the Karate Kid quit when he broke his leg? Did Matt Damon quit when he was stuck on Mars?
Why do you care? You got your role. You're welcome, by the way.
For what?
For what? For dragging you out for 5 a.m. runs, working with you, building your brand. I got you that role.
I didn't care that I was the understudy. This was about us making the best of our last Nutcracker before you're off to Boston. We're never going to have time like this again.
You got up at 5 a.m. to spend time with me?
Natalie softens. Then Ava's phone buzzes. Natalie jumps.
What's going on? I'm your best friend. Talk to me.
Natalie exits, leaving her duffel bag behind. Kenzie sighs, defeated. Picking up Natalie's bag and notices the Royal Ballet keychain looped around the zipper. Exterior, Mr. Hall's backyard, night. Mr. Hall puts an open container of cat food on a small tombstone that reads, "Catastrophe, the best cat ever." Several cats roam his yard.
Things haven't been the same without you, Catastrophe. But we have a new friend now. Rex. You'd like him. I wish you could meet him.
Mr. Hall exits. A moment later, the smoky dancer enters the grave and exits. The ground pulses. Interior, hospital room 304, night. Natalie enters cautiously. Her body lies asleep. Natalie walks toward her body and Ava's eyes open. Natalie shrieks.
Shh! Oh my gosh, what the hell? I've been pretending to be asleep so they won't talk to me.
Ava examines Natalie. Her body standing in front of her, mascara streaked as though she's been crying.
Are you...
Natalie Primavera.
I look different.
You're welcome.
Natalie and Ava stare at each other in silence.
Where's Dad?
Cafeteria. I told him I wanted to be alone. He told me what happened. The fall. The Instagram picture.
And you told him you were Natalie?
I had to. Look, I know how to fix this. A snow globe from Mr. Constantine's office.
Yeah, that globe is destroyed.
What? How?
Natalie is silent.
What does this mean? Are we stuck?
I don't know.
Ava looks at her stunned, and then bursts into tears.
Hey, it's not so bad. My dad makes a lot of money and you can study hard and go to Harvard like you wanted. And I'll stay and dance. Maybe it was supposed to happen this way?
What about Trevor? And my family?
Well, you can date Trevor. It's gonna be a big upgrade for him to date you as me. And Mom and Bean, they're doing...
You call my mom, Mom.
It's become a habit. I miss her so much.
Natalie swallows, doesn't know what to say. She leans in to give Ava a hug. Ava takes the cue and quickly scoops both of her arms tightly around Natalie, crying into her shoulder.
You seriously have the best dad. He always brings me coffee. I hate coffee.
Natalie pulls out of the hug, regretful, confused, and sad.
Ava, did you wish to be me?
It was stupid. Over the summer, my dad went on a work trip and never came back, and I was just tired of being me and being sad all the time. I thought for a second I might be the sugar plum fairy and something would go right for once and I would be like you. Always posting these beautiful pictures. And I know Instagram isn't real.
I spend 6 hours in the studio, 6 days a week, 45 minutes doing my hair and makeup, and I can't remember a time I had big toenails.
That still sounds glamorous.
I've got one thing. You've got so much going for you. You're a total brain and hottie to boot. And your mom really gives a shit about you. And you have friends. Real friends. I bet they'd be in this hospital room every day if it were you.
I miss them.
Natalie?
Yeah?
Natalie turns to see Kenzie and Bean standing at the door. Kenzie's mouth agape and Bean with a large smile.
I mean, she's right here.
Bean? Kenzie?
Bean rushes over and hugs Eva in bed. Eva groans in pain.
Oh, I knew it!
Kenzie walks over to Eva like she's seen a ghost.
How did you know?
You've been off since the fall. The ballet and social media obsession, the Royal Ballet zipper.
Always fighting with Mom?
What? I'm gonna figure this out, okay?
Damn straight we are.
What's going on?
Mr. Primavera enters with 2 cups of coffee.
Oh, nothing. High school shit.
Eva nods. Natalie reaches for the coffee and Mr. Primavera pulls back.
This is for Natalie. Sorry, I wasn't expecting you. I wasn't sure you got my messages.
Mr. Primavera and the girls stand quietly for a moment.
Do you guys mind coming back? There's a 2 visitors policy, and I'd like some time with my Nat.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Bean gives Eva one more hug before walking out with Kenzie. Natalie walks out the door, pausing to watch as Dad hands Eva a coffee. Eva takes a sip and forces a smile. Interior, Eva's bedroom night. Kenzie and Bean sit on Eva's bed as Natalie stands next to a whiteboard that reads F-A-R.
So, by learning to be Eva, you'll become Natalie again. It's an every body swap movie.
It's science.
That's definitely not science.
You're right. It's magic. You're already sounding more like Eva.
Okay. So, first up is family. I definitely need Mom off my back.
No, Eva is Mom's rock. Mom works 2 jobs and cries in the car when she thinks I can't see her.
Wow.
And she still texts Dad that she misses him even though he left us for a 24-year-old. She told us he moved to South Korea for work.
How do you know that?
I read her text messages.
Where's my phone?
Interior, Eva's kitchen day. Eva's kitchen. Natalie sets the table for 3. Ms. Ross walks in on the phone and Natalie hands her a cup of coffee.
I'm just wondering if the late fees can be waived just this once. I understand. Typically, that card is only used for emergencies.
Interior, Eva's bedroom night.
Next up, academics. Right now, Ava's failing chemistry, so...
You mean you're failing chemistry?
You need to end the semester with an A, or else Eva is definitely not getting into Harvard.
How hard can chemistry be?
Interior rehearsal studio day. Natalie is sweeping the studio floor, walking on point. With earbuds in, she listens to Mr. Hall's lecture.
A happy atom is an atomic shell that is full. Sometimes atoms have an extra electron or 2, and...
The lights flicker, and a ghostly dancer swooshes by in the mirror. Natalie pauses, pulls the earbuds out. Mr. Constantine rushes out of his office with an arm full of books, a note taped to the door that reads, "The end is near. Save yourself." Natalie gulps. Interior chemistry class day.
Who can tell me why water molecules are attracted to each other?
Natalie raises her leg to her ear as raising her hand.
That's different. Ava?
Because water molecules have both a positive hydrogen charge and negative oxygen charge.
Correct.
Grayson flashes Natalie a smile. Natalie beams. Back to interior Ava's bedroom night. Kenzie walks up and adds T at the end of F-A-R.
Before we talk about R, we need to talk about T. For Trevor.
Ava can do better than him.
Trevor's amazing, so whatever you're doing with Grayson needs to stop until after you switch back.
1, nothing is going on with Grayson, and 2, do you really want me to get back together with Trevor? They've had sex. You know, am I supposed to just have sex with Trevor?
Yeah, you really have to do it for Ava.
No, don't. Don't do that. Just steer clear of Grayson and be nice to Trevor.
Interior school hallway day. Natalie is at Ava's locker. Trevor is at his locker across the hall. She looks over at him. He fumbles, trying to pull something out of his locker. Everything falls out. Natalie takes a deep breath and shuts Ava's locker. She helps Trevor pick up his things.
Look, I'm sorry I've been mean to you. I haven't been myself.
You're in a school hallway.
Oh, okay.
I mean, a little bit. You're not in the front seat of a car. Give me a little more, normal.
Look, I'm sorry I've been mean to you. I haven't been myself.
No, you asked for space and I got you stupid flowers.
The flowers were sweet. I get you're trying to get me back.
What? No, that was for your dad's, walking out anniversary. I just wanted to make sure one good thing happened to you that day.
Huh.
Trevor stands up to walk away. Natalie stands and bumps into Grayson.
Sorry.
She stumbles and Grayson catches her. Dipped like in a dance. They're face to face. Natalie blushes.
Watch your step.
Trevor sees their moment and exits, running down the hall in half sob. Natalie watches him with a sigh. Back to interior Ava's bedroom night. Natalie circles roll.
The Sugar Plum Fairy is my destiny.
Wrong. It's Ava's destiny. She's the real understudy.
But this is my role.
Kenzie flips over the whiteboard, revealing a list of movies. Freaky Friday, The Hot Chick, The Change-Up, etc.
In all of these, a cosmic lesson, magic, and ta-da, what's done is undone. Once you accept that the role isn't yours, the natural order will be restored.
Hold up. Are we in a movie?
Stop being weird. Stop being weird. Wait. Natural order. Where did you hear that?
Mr. Constantine monologues about it all the time during rehearsal. Oh, and there's usually a wishing well or fortune cookies or some kind of wish fulfillment MacGuffin.
Right about that.
Interior Ava's living room night. Kenzie, with a poster board under her arm, speed walks to the front door. Natalie and Bean follow.
I can't believe you broke it. This is going to be impossible.
Hey, I'm gonna fix it, okay?
Kenzie exits with a slam of the door. Natalie looks at Bean.
I'm gonna fix it.
End of episode 2.
Miss Natalie Primavera is still stuck on the body of Miss Eva Ross, turning the poor girl's life upside down with 5 a.m. runs and Instagram obsession. She breaks up with the Trevor boy who serenades her dressed as naked Miley Cyrus and starts flirting with Grayson. God help us all. When I give Jasmine the Sugar Plum Fairy role and pull Eva, from the show entirely to put a stop to this madness, she has a prima donna meltdown in my office and smashes the magic snow globe, releasing dark forces into the world. Chaos ensues. Meanwhile, the real Eva wakes up trapped in Natalie's broken body. The girls finally meet at the hospital, each wanting what the other has. Tragic, eh? Miss Kenzie, smart girl, figures out the swap and hatches a plan. Natalie must learn to be Eva to become Natalie again. The natural order must be restored, or we're all doomed. Now get out of my office and listen to the finale of what will probably be the end for all of us.
Interior stage auditorium day. Miss Miyako sitting in the center of the audience, dancers scattered throughout the seats, while Jasmine and Grayson dance the pas de deux on stage. As they strike the final pose, Jasmine looks to the audience.
Has anyone seen Mr. Constantine?
Interior stage wings continuous. Miss Lana, clipboard in hand, waves Natalie over.
Mrs. Primavera wants to make some adjustments on your costume.
Interior dressing room day. Zoe is seated on her phone, waiting for her turn, as Mrs. Primavera fits Natalie with various costume pieces. Natalie notices her mother's touch, moving away wisps of her hair to measure her.
Have I told you that you dance just like Natalie?
All ballet looks the same when it's done right.
No. Ballet's personal. You and her, you have the same something. It's hard to explain.
Natalie stays silent.
Life's so unfair. Natalie can't play the Sugar Plum Fairy, and I'm spending my senior year in core. How lame is that?
Kenzie worked her ass off for that role on top of taking AP classes and college applications.
Some of us don't want to settle for college. Do you know how much work it is to become an influencer? I just want 100,000 followers, marry Timothy Chalamet, and die. Is that really so much to ask for?
A smoky dancer whooshes by the mirror behind Natalie. She turns. There's nothing there. Lights flicker on and off. Zoe's phone buzzes, and she looks at it.
Whoa.
Zoe hurries off.
Timothy Chalamet is following me on Instagram. I'm seriously freaking out right now. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Natalie checks her phone, and Zoe's page is at 100,000 followers. Zoe pops into the room.
Ava's all done.
I need to hug someone right now.
Zoe bear hugs Natalie. Mrs. Primavera starts taking Zoe's measurements. Zoe lets go of the hug, and Natalie, dazed, exits the room.
Timothy Chalamet just gave my last pick a heart. He's looking at my feet right now. I'm gonna post.
Keep your shirt on, Zoe!
Interior stage auditorium day. Brock and Theo perform the Russian dance as a duet. Miss Miyako claps along to the Russian music. Natalie approaches. Miss Miyako lifts her fingers, still watching the dance.
That looks great as a duet.
It was their idea, so neither would miss out on the role.
Aw.
Theo and Brock finish, breathing heavily.
Love it. Can I help you?
Yeah, I need to talk to Mr. Constantine. Have you seen him?
He's been out on a family emergency. Completely unprofessional, if you ask me. But you didn't ask me. Just like I wasn't asked to be interim artistic director, I wasn't asked to do Mr. Constantine's job when he disappeared right before opening. Just like completely not okay. This is like, I'm so stuck, just so
Natalie walks away regretfully as Miss Miyako continues to rant to herself. Interior, Ava's apartment, night. Natalie walks in. Ms. Ross is waiting, arms crossed.
I just got off the phone with Mr. Hall. You're failing chemistry.
How is that possible? I got a B on the last test.
One test!
Ms. Ross pulls out the Royal Ballet audition packet.
And what the hell is this?
You don't think I can get in?
What am I supposed to think, huh? You convinced me to let you go to this school, that it'll be so easy to graduate valedictorian and get into Harvard, and today you want to skip college to be a ballerina? It's out of nowhere!
Mrs. Primavera is at every rehearsal. Ask her how good I am.
And who is she there for, huh? Her daughter is rotting away in a hospital bed while she spends her days with other people's kids.
Natalie is gutted.
I'm auditioning for the Royal Ballet and I'll be out of your life just like your husband, or dad, whatever. I won't be your problem anymore.
Who are you?
Natalie wavers. Should she tell her?
Natalie Primavera.
Bean's face peeks into the room.
Go to your room, Bean!
Will you stop blowing her off? If you can't tell, she's dying for your attention. And put a lock on your phone. She knows about Dad and the 24-year-old.
Ms. Ross sits, defeated.
When your dance career ends at, 30, 35? That's 30 or 40 more years of a career you'll need after that. You need to think about those years too, Ava.
I know, okay? Every little doubt you have, I have tenfold. It's constant at every audition and every day. I'm killing myself to get my grades up, work, study, to get ready for the show. I'm 17, and you want me to think about when I'm 40? You want A's, you want a social life, you want me to never make a single mistake. I have the whole world to tell me I'm not good enough. And my own mom is done with me because I can't be what she wants.
Ms. Ross envelops Natalie in a hug. Natalie struggles to get out of it, but Ms. Ross holds on.
I am never done with you. Never. Harvard, ballerina, Alaskan crab fisherman, whatever it is. I just want you to be happy, and I am on board 100%. Are you happy?
Natalie surrenders into Ms. Ross's hug. Exterior, Mr. Constantine's house, night. Natalie rings the doorbell. A set of triplets, age 5, dressed in armor, answer the door.
Is your dad home?
Father!
That is creepy.
Interior, Mr. Constantine's house, living room, night. Natalie is sitting there with Fritz across from her holding his wooden sword, staring solemnly. The triplets are playing with her hair. A pair of twins, age 11, are playing the piano. A toddler colors a whole piece of paper black. Moving boxes are everywhere. Mrs. Constantine walks in, very pregnant and with a baby in her arms. She's carrying a tray with drinks in her other arm.
You have really cute kids.
Only Fritz is the beauty. Aren't you, Fritz?
Yes, Mama.
Natalie looks at the other children who don't flinch.
Are you the best child?
My sister's definitely the best right now. Wait, no, I don't have a sister. It's complicated.
Mr. Constantine walks in.
What are you doing here?
I need your help. Weird stuff is happening, and I'm seeing those shadowy things from the globe, and they're like everywhere.
The wraiths.
Did you say wraiths?
The twin song on the piano changes tone right on cue.
Wish-granting spirits from the old world. They only grant the deepest wish dared to be spoken out loud. My ancestors captured them on the globe. It kept them under control, one wish at a time.
Mr. Constantine snaps his fingers. Fritz retrieves a shoebox and hands it to his father. Natalie looks around at the moving boxes everywhere.
What's going on? Are you moving?
We'll be returning to Romania after this last nutcracker.
You mean the last of the school year?
Sure.
Mr. Constantine, how can I fix this?
Mr. Constantine pulls out a curved piece of the broken glass from the shoebox.
In order for the wraiths to be recaptured, the natural order must be restored. You need to return.
Natalie takes a deep breath, sad, and nods.
I know I messed up Ava's life. I need to make things right, and then I have to go back. What if we can't recapture them?
In all my years as a keeper, no one has ever been as careless as you. So, this is uncharted territory.
Mr. Constantine looks at the large mural behind him, a scene from the rapture of wraiths, disemboweling, screaming people.
But I've heard it's very, very bad.
Interior Mr. Hall's house, living room, night. Mr. Hall watches I Love Lucy, laughing with the laugh track. Although he is surrounded by cats, he hears a distant meow that catches his attention.
Oh, that sounds like someone is hungry for some food and friendship. Come on, friends. Let's go say hi.
Mr. Hall makes his way down the narrow corridor. His house is designed to be a cat paradise. He passes cat condos and nooks built for his friends. Interior, exterior, Mr. Hall's house, kitchen, back door, night. Mr. Hall opens the door, looks down, eyes widen. Interior stage, stage wings, day. On stage, Kenzie and the Mouse King perform the battle scene in full costume. Bean runs on stage for her cue.
Come on, dancers, dress rehearsal. Do it like the real thing. Leave it all on the stage.
Mr. Constantine watches the performance from the wings while Natalie paces behind him. Miss Lana spots Mr. Constantine.
Mr. Constantine, we weren't sure you were coming back. Are you and the missus in trial separation or?
No! You're a mouse! I don't see a mouse. I see a little girl prancing like a bullshit princess. I want to see you scar her!
Miss Lana jumps, scared, and turns on. Mr. Constantine glances over to Fritz, who is huddled by the prop shelf next to the wing, back turned.
Is it almost ready?
Quite, Divil.
Natalie exits with a toss of her hands in the air.
Okay.
What are you doing, freak?
I'm saving the world. What are you doing, wasting your childhood making fart sounds?
The party boy farts on Fritz, and the party children run off laughing. Fritz watches them and sighs.
I wish I had a friend.
The lights flicker. A smoky dancer passes behind Fritz, and the Nutcracker doll on the prop table seems to blink.
Kenzie, you're killing me! Killing me! He has 7 heads! When was the last time you saw a mouse with 7 heads, huh? You would shit yourself!
Interior stage auditorium, day. Natalie takes a seat in the audience next to Bean. Jasmine and Grayson in costume are performing the pas de deux. Mr. Constantine watches from the foot of the stage. As the pas de deux finishes, Mr. Constantine jumps on the stage.
Dancers, I'm obligated to make a quick announcement that's relevant if we manage to prevent the apocalypse. Miss Jasmine Kearn has been accepted as an apprentice for next season's Royal Ballet.
Natalie sits up. Dancers cheer and give Jasmine a hug as she smiles like a beauty queen. Natalie watches, stiff, heart-pounding, and longing. Jasmine seems to move in slow motion. Natalie's eyes well up, unblinking.
You okay? Your eyes are leaking.
I'm watching all my dreams come true for someone else.
Jasmine is wiping away happy tears. Fritz pops his head from the wings, waving Natalie over.
Father, Divil girl.
Yes, Okay, everyone, keep congratulating Jasmine.
Natalie and Mr. Constantine walk toward the stage wings where Fritz is waiting for them. Interior stage wings continuous.
Is it ready?
Fritz reveals the snow globe with jagged pieces glued together. The forest inside wilted. Natalie takes it.
That's it? You glued it? Is this thing gonna work?
Fritz cranks the knob, and it plays the haunting pas de deux.
Works perfectly.
Kenzie spots the commotion and rushes over.
Oh my god, is this it? The MacGuffin?
It's a perfect life prison, no?
I'm sorry, did you say wraiths?
Are you ready? You need to want this more than anything.
I know. I'm ready.
Natalie hears squeals coming from the stage and glances over to see Mrs. Primavera giving Jasmine a long hug.
Thanks, Miss P.
This is my happy place, being here with all you talented girls.
Mrs. Primavera points to Jasmine and her heart, mouthing, "You are my heart." Jasmine reciprocates. Natalie nearly drops the snow globe from her hands. Mr. Constantine eyes her concerned.
Miss Primavera, now.
Natalie swallows and shakes the snow globe. Her eyes well up. The globe plays its tinny pas de deux.
I wish I was Natalie Primavera.
The lights flicker on and off. The music abruptly stops playing from the globe. Silence. Everyone frozen, anticipating.
Did it work? Ava? What's something only Ava would know?
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Natalie rushes to the dressing room. Interior dressing room continuous. Natalie looks at the mirror, sees Ava's reflection. Mr. Constantine, Bean, Kenzie, and Fritz follow her in.
It didn't work.
What did you do wrong?
Nothing. Look at it. It's better than ever. It's her. She messed up.
The sad, glued-together snow globe springs a leak. Unnoticed by the bickering group, Jasmine stops at the edge of the dressing room, listening.
What does this mean?
I want my sister back. I've been telling everyone something is wrong and nobody listens to me. I wish I was grown up, so people would hear me already.
The lights flicker and a smoky dancer whooshes by. Natalie slumps down by herself as the group argues. Mr. Constantine puts his hand on Natalie's shoulder.
It was worth a try, yes?
What do we do now?
Everybody upstairs. This is a sinking ship, and we go down doing what we love. Let's make it a great last nutcracker before our demise. What do you say?
Did you say demise?
My apologies. I meant to say that part in Romanian.
The group solemnly filters out, leaving Natalie alone. Interior stage auditorium night. Everyone is gone. The stage is lit with a ghost light. Natalie steps out onto the stage and hums the pas de deux. A noise. Natalie pauses and looks into the dark audience. Jasmine steps towards the stage.
You know, Natalie and I used to do this. Dance the whole show the night before opening night. We'd sneak out and dance until like 2 a.m.
Jasmine starts stepping through the dance with her.
We've always been neck and neck. I landed my double pirouette and she landed a clean triple. She did 12 fouettes in a row and then I did 16 like the next day. We've always wanted to be the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Jasmine begins doing fouette turns, and Natalie joins her. They watch one another, turning and turning until Jasmine finally stops. Natalie stops.
Why didn't you audition for the role if you wanted it so badly?
Because I was scared it might have gone to me, and I didn't want to break my best friend's heart.
If she's your best friend, then why do you call her Natalie Prima Donna?
Jasmine raises her eyebrows, surprised, then shrugs.
We all talk too much shit sometimes.
Why haven't you gone to visit her?
I have. I've just always waited for her dad to be gone. She's different now, you know?
Natalie is quiet. Does she know?
You dance this role perfectly.
Well, I'm glad you got to see it. Because I think I hurt my toe.
Your toe?
Yeah, it hurts. I can't handle 2 roles, so I'm just gonna dance the Snow Queen. I already talked to Mr. Constantine.
Jasmine begins walking off.
Wait, why?
Is your bun too tight? Because you're the understudy.
Natalie watches Jasmine disappear and she smiles. Interior Mr. Hall's bedroom night. Mr. Hall attempts to give Catastrophe, a zombie cat, a saucer of milk. Catastrophe growls, one eye missing and sores oozing from its skin. All the other cats are huddled away, backs arched, hissing.
Now, friends. Get along. We're all friends. We're all friends.
Catastrophe bites a bit of Mr. Hall's fingertip.
Ow! Oh, is that what you need, little friend? Here, just a little, okay?
Interior Ava's bedroom morning. Natalie wakes up. The wall calendar reads, opening night. Natalie sighs and exits the room. Bean stirs and uncovers herself. She's a grown teenager. She gets out of bed, her kid PJs barely fitting her. Teenage Bean looks down and notices ample breasts in her PJ shirt that now fits like a crop top. Interior Ava's kitchen day. Natalie eats Fruit Loops while Ms. Ross drinks coffee. A squeal comes from the other room. Natalie stands up.
I'll go check on her.
Interior Ava's bedroom day. Natalie rushes into the room. Teenage Bean stands there.
This is bad.
My wish came true. I look so hot.
A knock on the door.
You girls okay?
Everything's fine.
This is really, really bad.
Exterior theater sunset. The blue moon is high in the sky as people of all ages file into the theater. A marquee sign reads, Wilburn Arts High School, The Nutcracker, opening night. With a poster of the Nutcracker with Ava as the Sugar Plum Fairy by the door. A limo pulls up, and we see fancy black shoes walk back to open the rear door. White Converse sneakers step out. Interior stage wings night. Natalie and Teenage Bean rush to Mr. Constantine.
What is it?
This is Bean. She made us wish to be a teenager and, well...
Oh, this is bad. Very, very, very bad.
What does this mean?
It means that full worldly chaos is just around the corner. The wraiths are loose, granting every twisted desire of the heart, every whim for lost love, lottery tickets, and revenge. The heart is selfish. You, of all people, should know this. Fritz, you'll be dancing with your iron sword tonight. We might have to kill something.
Party boy halts and looks at Mr. Constantine.
Did you mean to say that in a Romanian, Mr. Constantine?
Interior stage auditorium night. The orchestra warms up as the audience trickle to take their seats. Trevor looks a mess. Tie on sloppy and hair unbrushed. Mr. Hall shows up, dazed, with part of his cheek nibbled off. Principal Waters takes notice.
Mr. Hall, are you all right?
He's gone. I opened the door and he left me. My friend is gone. Again.
Well, gee willikers, he is a brittle man.
Mr. Hall, still muttering, walks to his seat, climbing past Ms. Ross, seated with grocery store flowers in hand. Mr. and Mrs. Primavera enter, pushing Ava in a wheelchair down the aisle. She is given a standing ovation as they make their way to park Ava up front. Ava cranes to see Ms. Ross in her seat and Trevor in the pit. Neither notice her. Interior backstage hallway night. Backstage is a chaos of dancers in costume, most of them warming up, children laughing and chasing each other, Fritz swinging his sword.
Places!
Interior dressing room night. Jasmine is in her Snow Queen costume and wearing warm-up booties. Zoe, as a snowflake, is on her phone. Natalie walks in with Teenage Bean and catches Jasmine's eye. Jasmine smiles. Mrs. Primavera scurries in to approach Teenage Bean.
Baby mouse, huh?
Teenage Bean nods.
What happened to Bean?
I'm not allowed to talk about that.
Okay. Mrs. Primavera starts ripping fabric. Interior stage auditorium night. Mr. Constantine walks out on stage. The full house claps.
Greetings, parents, family, friends of Wilburn Arts High School's Christmas Ballet. The Nutcracker. I won't make a lengthy speech, but I want you all to think about this past year and all you have lost and what you may lose soon. Christmas is the saddest season of them all. I have never felt more heartbroken than I do now.
Trevor's chin trembles and he claps enthusiastically. The rest of the audience is silent. The lights flicker.
Without further ado,
Mr. Constantine motions to the orchestra as he exits. They begin. The curtains open. The street scene begins. Interior stage wings, night. Miss Miyako, half jogging, hand on her earpiece.
Do we have any idea where the doll is? We need it now.
At Miss Miyako's feet is Catastrophe, crawling, unnoticed. Interior dressing room, night. Teenage Bean is in a makeshift mouse costume. Mrs. Primavera puts on finishing touches.
There. That should do it.
Is it hard to dance with big boobs?
No talking, remember?
Ava, that's rude.
Yeah, Ava. People want to listen to what I have to say now. Maybe I'll never go back to being a kid.
Bean's replacement. Of course you're going back.
There's nothing good about being a kid or a teenager, whatever I am.
Funny how we spent our whole childhood looking ahead and our entire adulthood looking back.
An usher enters with a large bouquet of flowers.
Is Zoe here?
Zoe at her makeup station waves her hand, and the usher puts Zoe's flowers down. Zoe looks at the card. It reads, Merde, Zoe, I can't wait to meet you. Love, Timothy. Interior stage auditorium, night. The party scene march is happening. Zoe's distant shriek echoes through the auditorium. The dancers all look off stage, but continue. Interior backstage, night. Miss Lana sees the Nutcracker doll standing in a walking pose near the exit door and snatches it.
Found it. Must have been some kid.
Miss Miyako meets Miss Lana with a box and they stick the Nutcracker inside. It blinks once before the lid covers it. Mr. Constantine, with an eye patch dressed as Drosselmeyer, rushes by and grabs the box. Interior stage auditorium, night. Party scene is on stage. Mr. Constantine pulls the Nutcracker out of the box and hands it to Kenzie for her solo. Kenzie begins to dance. She nails her jumps perfectly. Ava is watching the dance from her wheelchair. She catches Kenzie's eye and flashes her a thumbs up. Kenzie smiles. Kenzie is looking longingly at the Nutcracker doll. It blinks. Kenzie does a double take. The Nutcracker is alive. It spots Fritz on the stage.
I don't think we cast a Nutcracker.
My bad.
No, I didn't notice it either. Who would be a fun Nutcracker? Weird mentor?
One hand up.
Oh, yeah. Brandon? Can you give us a demented Nutcracker doll, please?
Yeah.
The audience gasps. Fritz grabs the doll, smashes it into the stage, and takes his sword, striking it over and over and over again. The Nutcracker is face up, looking at Fritz.
I'm your friend.
Fritz takes his sword and smashes its face. The audience silently watches, horrified. Mr. Constantine pulls Fritz off by the collar of his Victorian shirt. Mr. Constantine wrestles with the Nutcracker. Mr. Constantine wrestles with the Nutcracker doll, wrapping it until it looks like a mummy, and hands it to Kenzie, who is breathing heavily.
The show must go on.
Kenzie grabs it gingerly. She timidly continues to dance. Interior backstage, night. Mr. Constantine, Fritz, and Kenzie are rushing down the backstage hall together. Kenzie is shaken up.
What's going on?
You made a wish?
Everyone needs a friend, Papa.
Teenage Bean and the other mice run past.
Costume change, Kenzie, quickly!
Kenzie is pulled into the dressing room by Miss Lana.
Is it dead? Please tell me it's dead.
Interior stage auditorium, night. Teenage Bean trips over herself. a terrible dancer in her new body. Her leaps are sloppy and barely make it off the ground. She trips, and the other mice fumble behind her like dominoes.
These boobs suck.
Miss Ross frantically flips through the program. On the stage, the grandfather clock shatters, and Kenzie has red ribbon, fake blood coming from her arms. She falls asleep on the couch. The audience murmurs in shock. Interior stage wings, night. Jasmine enters the wings in her Snow Queen costume. Catastrophe is at her ankles and wanders onto the stage. Interior on stage auditorium, night. Battle scene with toy soldiers and the Mouse King is on stage. Kenzie sees Catastrophe and screams. Mr. Constantine is in the wings, gives her a thumbs up. Kenzie throws her shoe, hitting Catastrophe in the face, and its other eyeball pops out. Kenzie faints and hits the stage floor hard. Ava and the audience gasp.
It's Catastrophe!
Interior stage wings, night. The curtain closes. Mr. Constantine rushes on stage and grabs the zombie cat. Interior stage auditorium, night. The curtain opens to the snow scene. Jasmine is on stage along with Zoe as one of the snowflakes. Zoe spots Timothée Chalamet in the audience and gasps. Timothée Chalamet blows a kiss to Zoe, and she catches the kiss. Jasmine in mid-lift looks down at oh, fuck. Jasmine is in mid-lift, looking down at Zoe.
Psst, cut it out!
Zoe excitedly jumps up and down as the other snowflakes continue dancing around her. Interior backstage, night.
Intermission! Costume changes! Get ready, dancers!
Mr. Constantine has the zombie cat in his hand. Natalie, hair and makeup done, but not yet in costume, sees the cat and gasps.
Oh, what is that? Oh my god.
Catastrophe!
Catastrophe growls and chomps the air toward the dancers. Grayson comes out of his dressing room and pauses.
Whoa. Mr. Constantine, I think your cat is like dying or something.
Mr. Hall wanders backstage. Mr. Constantine covers the cat up with his cape.
Have you seen Catastrophe?
Fritz points to Mr. Hall with his sword.
Infiltrator! Mr. Hall! Let's get you a drink.
Natalie grabs Mr. Hall by the arm. Interior lobby, night. A bar is set up with a long line. Natalie tows Mr. Hall straight to the bartender, cutting off Timothée Chalamet.
Excuse me, can you give him some alcohol?
Bartender pours a glass of white wine.
Do you have anything stronger?
We're at a high school production. What do you expect?
Mr. Hall takes the glass of wine.
I just really want Catastrophe back. I really miss him.
Mr. Hall, you still have him. Atoms never die, remember? They just change into something new. Catastrophe is here now, in your heart.
That's quite right. You've always been a great student, Eva.
I have? Oh, I'm gonna follow you on Instagram after graduation.
No. I'm not on Instagram.
Come on, hashtag cats of Instagram. You take to Instagram like a free radical takes to an electron.
Mr. Hall laughs. Interior backstage night. Mr. Constantine wrestles with Catastrophe in his hands. He's surrounded by scared dancers cheering him on. Finally, Mr. Constantine tosses the cat in a supply closet and turns to the dancers, adjusting his cape.
The show must go on.
Interior dressing room night. Natalie, costume on, applies makeup at her station. Timothy enters and gives Zoe a romantic kiss.
No audience members allowed here.
I can't be stopped. I'm in love. This is exhilarating. It's like I'm under a spell. Will you marry me? I'll have my children move to France.
Yes. 50,000 followers, marry Timothy, and die. That's what you said, Zoe.
Stalker much? She's totally obsessed with me.
You can't have her.
Timothy gives Zoe another romantic kiss. Zoe pulls away.
Is it really me? Or am I really making out with Timothée Chalamet? Is this real? Literally all my dreams are coming true.
A tiny sword misses Zoe's head. The Nutcracker doll charges into the dressing room. Mr. Constantine enters, snatches the doll. Through the open door, children are running and crying.
5 minutes.
Natalie looks up and nods. Mrs. Primavera enters, swiftly pulling Natalie up to stand.
Let's give you one last look over.
Natalie watches Mrs. Primavera as she inspects the costume, noticing her mother's hands trembling and dark circles under her bloodshot eyes.
Is your mother here?
Natalie nods tensely.
I'm sorry about Natalie.
Mrs. Primavera is silent.
It must be sad for you that she can't dance again. That you can't share your happy place anymore.
More like my hiding place.
Hiding place?
You hear 5-year-olds say they want to be a ballerina, and you expect it to be a phase. But not Natalie. She had a dream, and nothing could stop her. She makes the impossible possible. It's my fault. After her first show, I called her a star and got her a dog. Yeah, cliche. And the rest is history. She left to dance, and I kept feeding it, moving to the next level, getting her points shoes, the next role, Royal Ballet. I should have fed her other things, signed her up for soccer and painting. I had no idea that it would hold her prisoner. All these goals, the social media. I didn't know it would get cut short for her.
Nobody's a ballerina forever.
How can I tell my daughter the only thing that she loves in life she can't do anymore?
I think you say to her that nothing is impossible. Even finding something new to love.
Natalie smiles as Mrs. Primavera pins a tiara around her bun.
I got Natalie a Nutcracker doll for Christmas this year. Do you think that's a stupid gift?
No.
She has 1 million of those already.
No, it's the perfect gift. Clara's love brought the Nutcracker to life after he was broken.
Natalie's not broken.
Right. No, I mean, her body.
No, she's perfect. Exactly how she is. There are 1 million reasons to love Natalie. And not one of them has to do with ballet.
Natalie stands still as Mrs. Primavera finishes up, both women subtly wiping away tears. Natalie wraps her arms around her mother.
Thank you.
Interior stage auditorium night. Natalie sneaks over and grabs Ava's wheelchair, wheeling her around the side.
Hey, what are you doing?
Interior stage wings night. Russian Duet is finishing up on stage with Mr. Constantine watching from the wings. Natalie rolls Ava up to Mr. Constantine.
Mr. Constantine, where is the globe?
Fritz, the globe.
I know why the magic didn't work. Like in chemistry, an antioxidant can't shed an electron just because
Right! It needs a willing participant, like a free radical.
Yeah.
Ladies, you lost math chemistry.
I made a wish on top of the bridge.
Silence.
You wished you were me?
No. I wished I wasn't me. It's not enough for me to not want to be Ava anymore. I have to want to be Natalie. Broken body and all. And I want to be Natalie Primavera more than anything.
Fritz appears with a sad snow globe and Natalie takes it.
I wish I was Natalie.
But your dance, you're up next.
Brock and Theo finish on stage. Audience clap.
It's not my role.
Natalie shakes the snow globe. Ava touches the globe.
I wish I was Natalie
Eva
Primavera.
The orchestra starts the music for the pas de deux, and the two girls wait, anticipating. Then the walls rumble. The snow machine over the stage rattles to a start. Lights flicker. Mr. Constantine smiles as the faintly falling snowflakes dust the stage. A faint green glow begins to illuminate the globe.
The globe is weak, but it's working. Looks like you have time for one more dance.
Natalie looks to Ava and she nods in agreement. Natalie turns to the stage and sees Grayson on the other side. He throws his hands out as if to say, "What the fuck, are we doing this?" Natalie takes a deep breath and nods. Mr. Constantine takes the glinting snow globe from Natalie.
God, I'm gonna miss this.
I know, Miss Primavera.
This song is so,
Beautiful.
heartbreaking.
The music swells. Natalie takes a step onto the stage. Interior stage auditorium night. Natalie and Grayson meet center stage and begin the pas de deux as the orchestra swells. Trevor plays viola with the pit orchestra. His lip trembles as he watches Natalie and Grayson on stage. The dancers' eyes are locked on each other like there's no one else as they dance, skillful and emotional. Ms. Ross's eyes glisten wide with wonder, watching Natalie for the first time, and leans forward in her seat. Interior dressing room continuous. Zoe and Timothy are lost in a messy makeout session. The Nutcracker doll army crawls toward them. A light is hanging precariously over Zoe's head, and a curling iron is causing a rack of tutus to smoke. Rumble. The room blacks out for a moment. The hanging light crashes into a rack of tutus to fall away from the iron. The Nutcracker doll goes limp. Interior stage auditorium continuous. The two smoky dancers enter from the back of the auditorium and dance their way down the aisle toward the stage. They are invisible to all but Natalie and Mr. Constantine. Interior backstage hallway continuous. Teenage Bean, Fritz, and the children are huddled as catastrophe breaks through the closet door little by little, a la The Shining. Fritz clenches his sword. Catastrophe finally breaks through the door and charges toward the children. Fritz raises his sword just as flicker. The cat goes limp, dead. Fritz nudges the cat.
The cat is dead.
The children cheer. Fritz turns to high-five Bean, who is now swimming in her costume.
I'm a kid again. No more boobs.
Bean hugs Fritz. Fritz beams. Interior stage, stage wings, continuous. The smoky dancers join Natalie and Grayson on stage, shadowing their dance, drawing ever closer. Miss Lana and Miss Miyako watch the duet, eyes fixed and in awe, clutching each other's hands. Grayson smiles at Natalie and the two kiss as though there were no audience. Trevor lets out an audible sob. With the final lift as the song's crescendo peaks, the smoky dancers enter Natalie and exit right before Ava's body drops into the final partner pose, leaving behind Natalie's spirit with a puff. Interior stage, stage wings, continuous. Natalie's spirit quickly absorbs into her own body. Eyes bulge as she sits up in her wheelchair with a gasp. Interior stage auditorium, continuous. The audience erupts in applause. Interior stage, stage wings, night. Mr. Constantine has the snow globe. Glow fizzles out, and both dark dancers are back inside, frozen. Ava runs off stage and gives Natalie a huge hug.
Natalie! Yes! And you're you! Yeah!
Enough! Solo! Now!
What? No. I can't!
Ava, you're the understudy. This is how it was always supposed to be. You can do this.
Interior stage auditorium night. Ava steps out, begins her solo, her lips tight with concentration. She begins with her fouettes. She's nailing them. Her smile spreads slowly and then wide with glee as the audience claps. Ava freezes as she spots Trevor in the orchestra pit.
Trevor?
Trevor turns away from Ava, angry, nostrils flaring.
I love you! You do? I love you, Ava!
Ava leaps off the stage into the orchestra pit. The audience and Ms. Ross gasp.
Oh.
Ava and Trevor kiss. Interior stage, stage wings, night. Grayson watches the scene, confused. Miss Miyako and Miss Lana shake their heads.
Worst nutcracker ever.
Next year will be better when Mr. Too Sexy to Teach isn't here anymore. I mean, all semester I'm like, just shut up and kiss me already.
What? No.
Mr. Constantine walks up, throwing his arms around Miss Miyako and Miss Lana's shoulders.
How beautiful. How erotic. and devastating.
A few feet away, Natalie tugs on Grayson's shirt.
Oh. Hey, how are you doing? Sorry, wait. That's stupid to ask. You look good.
Thanks, I'm good. So, I was wondering if you wanted to grab coffee or food or whatever.
Or whatever?
Whatever will get you to hang out with me. Let me congratulate you on Houston Ballet.
Grayson gives her a curious look. He glances back at Eva one more time before turning back to Natalie and smiles.
Yeah, definitely. But I said no to Houston. I'm going to Indiana U. Did you know that you can double major in ballet?
Interior stage auditorium night, the finale. The whole cast dips into a final bow and Kenzie poses with the broken Nutcracker doll with a large smile. Mr. Constantine steps out and plunges into a dramatic bow. No claps, a cough. Trevor sets down his viola and claps enthusiastically.
Yeah!
Timothy is walking away down the center aisle. A moment later, we see Zoe, tear-streaked, chasing him.
I love you, Timothy Chalamet. Don't follow me.
Interior physical therapy room morning. Natalie is looking at Ava's Instagram page. A picture of Ava, Ms. Ross, Bean, and Trevor around a Christmas tree, captioned, "Christmas is the season of magic." Natalie hearts the post. Natalie pops in earbuds. Her eyes close, and her head sways slightly with the music. Grayson enters, knocks on the door with a Christmas present. Mrs. Primavera smiles and waves Grayson in as Mr. Primavera sips his coffee, reading a paper.
Merry Christmas.
Natalie lifts up onto the parallel bars from her wheelchair. She takes a step. Fade out.